It's Thursday night in Fulton, Mississippi, and the lights will be shining a little bit brighter tonight over Eaton Field as it's homecoming at Itawamba Community College. Tonight we'll be celebrating the past and the present of tradition and pride, where echoes of former players, coaches, classmates will fill the air, what's starting to feel like a cool autumn evening. On the field, the Indians are rolling. Winners of three straight to move to 3-2 on the season and 2-0 in conference play. The Indians are built on a punishing ground game that chews up nearly 180 yards a night and a defense that has learned how to finish. They're playing confident, connected, and with something to prove. The Indians' opponents, the Coahoma Tigers. They come to Fulton still searching for their first win of the year. The record doesn't tell the full story of the Tigers. They're a young team battling through adversity, looking to find the first one to maybe flip the script on their season. We always say nobody does Thursday nights like ICC, and when it comes to homecoming, it's everything that makes college football special in Mississippi. When we come back, Dr. Brad Boggs and Mr. Jim Ingram will sit down with Coach Travis Macon to talk about tonight's game as we crank up the Metro Ford pregame show here on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Your future starts at Itawamba Community College. Join us for Fall Preview Day, Thursday, October 23rd on the Fulton campus. You'll get to meet our outstanding faculty members, tour campus and residence halls, and get a true feel for college life. Then stick around for the Preview Day tailgate. 2 lucky students will compete for a $1,000 Dr. Pepper scholarship. That's the ICC Fall Preview Day, Thursday, October 23rd. Visit iccms.edu/preview days for more information and to register today.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Coach, good to have you back. Had an off week.
That's right.
What'd you do on the off week?
Last Thursday, let's see.
I didn't mean for it to take this long. I thought you'd know at least what you did. We had a good off week.
We did.
And I know that's what you want to talk about.
I went
briefly.
to my grandson's soccer games. What I did last week. That was good. It was good. Good
You
day.
supported him.
I supported him. Yes, I did.
Well,
Coach, that off week, having that, how big was that coming in to, this is homecoming week.
Yes, sir.
So how big was having that off week before homecoming week coming into tonight's game?
It was big for us because we had some guys that had some injuries that we was able to get them back healthy. So my trainer told us the other day that we're 99% healthy. So going into the last 4 weeks of the season, that's really good. So the off week really helped us.
No doubt. Of course, off week, as we've talked about, that was implemented last year, was the first year, I think. And so all schools had an off week last week. And so, again, y'all were able to, I guess, kind of also work on some things, fine-tune some things that I know you saw. Our last game was Mississippi Delta.
Correct.
Big win at Mississippi Delta.
No doubt.
So talk about that win at Mississippi Delta and kind of what you saw after that game, coming out of that game.
On the defensive side of the ball, we're starting to grow up on defense. We're really young over there, so I've been asking the guys to get turnovers, and we had like 3 or 4 turnovers. We actually had one return for a touchdown, so it was big to see these guys starting to see what we practice every day, and it's starting to come to light in the game. So to have a game like that, I was very proud of the defense.
Coach, I want to talk a little bit about the defense. You and I talked about this before the show, but I want our listeners to hear this. We were talking about the game. Of course, we had a great defensive game against Delta. We're talking about it during the game. In the second quarter, all of a sudden, I'm seeing Demetrius Ross out there, Austin Mays out there at linebacker, Hazel out there at defensive line, Silas Jones at defensive line, Bryson Thomas at linebacker, Alan Dobbs linebacker. These kids hadn't even played all year. And here they are, 5 or 6 new guys on defense coming out there in the second quarter of the game. You're developing depth. And Demetrius Ross, if you remember, just took over. He had 3 plays in a row that forced him off the field.
He did. And those guys been working hard in practice. So, we decided to go and let them play, put them out there. And we're trying to build depth. And that's something that's going to be big, the rest of the way. So we want those guys to continue to get better in practice. And we're going to reward them, putting them in the game, because that makes the team better. The way we can keep those guys fresh, that makes our defense stronger.
And it makes them ready to play. They know they can be called upon anytime. You can say you're going to get in sometime. They don't get in a game, then they're not prepared. But they were ready the other night, early in the ball game, and they'll be ready tonight, hopefully, to get in the game also.
Yes, sir, because we're going to do a lot of rotating guys. We're going to keep them fresh and just try to get the best guys out there in the fourth quarter.
Coach, talk about it, homecoming. Homecoming week, that's always a big week. A lot of good things have happened this week. Mr. Ingham on campus, had a homecoming dance, pep rally on Wednesday night.
You go to the dance?
I did.
You went to the dance
and watched? Yes, because we have to support.
You have to support.
I did not see you there.
I was not. They told me I was too old, so I did not.
But we did. We had a great week so far, which leads up to tonight's game. Talk about homecoming week and how special that is for you and your players and your coaching staff coming into tonight's game.
It's very special. We take homecoming serious here, and I love that for the players. They get a chance to see that it's more to it than just football. All the things that happens, like the dance, and I think they did zone, skate zone or whatever it was. So all the stuff that they do for homecoming, I really appreciate them. But I also have to tell those guys, we have a job to do. And our job, is to go play a game on Thursday, so we still have to prepare. But I love everything that goes on around campus for homecoming.
Homecoming is special, and Brad, the college does a great job doing this, as you mentioned, this entire week leading up to. We've had different events, the dance that you attended. Also, they have donuts in the morning, all kind of different things going on. And, of course, it's great for our players to see these kids, homecoming court. They know the members of the homecoming court. They see the people on homecoming court. The band does a great job. It's just everybody pulling together for homecoming. I know you'll keep them focused, but I hope tonight that we play hard, play well, and jump out there early.
And I think they are. The kids, they have been focused. Usually you can tell Monday and Tuesday practice always give me a good idea of how they're going to be on Thursday. So I've been very happy with practices this week. I'm just waiting to get them out there and see what they do on tonight.
Well, we always have a lot of special recognitions, and done that. We'll do that tonight on the field. Of course, we'll have a ceremony. Had to get a ceremony and all that to recognize Alumnus of the Year, Sports Hall of Fame, ICC Hall of Fame, all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, homecoming week ends with a football game.
Oh, yes, sir.
And so that's what it leads back to is that football game. Now, tell us about the team coming in, or the team we're facing tonight, Coahoma, and what you've seen in them after kind of looking at game film.
They're big on offense. Their offensive line is really big. So with our defensive line, we've got to use our hands well. Their quarterback, he's dangerous. Dangerous with his legs. So we got to keep him in the pocket. So they're a team that we really got to focus on defense. On the offensive side, we just got to, do what we do. We got to be able to establish a run. Once we get the run game going, it'll open up the pass for us. They do have two really good defensive backs. They have a linebacker that, he was here before he went to Coahoma. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be excited to play against us. So we got to just make sure we're blocking him. So I look forward to, what we got to do tonight.
And we've talked about this before, and I know, as we mentioned, it's a big week, homecoming week, and I know you do a good job doing this. How do you keep them focused? And, we can look down the road. We know what's ahead of us. I'm not going to mention their names. There's some big North Division games ahead of us. How do we keep focused on tonight?
Because all I talk about is Coahoma this week. I don't care about what's down the road. I got to take care of what's in front of me. So, and that's what I tell the players. I just want to be 1-0 Thursday night at 10 o'clock. And I tell that to the players, and they say that every time we break down, they'll say it now. We just want to be 1-0, so once we become 1-0, we'll worry about whatever's down the road.
How big, I know it was a week before last, when we were at Delta, of course, field conditions were a little different down there simply because they'd had a lot of rain and they weren't able to mow as often as other areas were.
Plus, we had some flying crickets.
Had some flying crickets as well, and so those were out. But I know you gave Burciaga, he got that chance at that 50, and I know he I think he had the distance on it.
He did.
Just a little bit. That field conditions were just a little tough too on him. How big, how special do you think that's going to play coming into tonight's game as far as special teams? Do you think they're going to play a big game? And as far as even going back to kickoffs, how we handle kickoffs. I know last week or the week before with Delta, you kind of kicked it off, went back, started kicking a little bit off deeper. What do you think about tonight's game?
With Eli, I think he's going to be back tonight. The condition of the field was bad, and the grass was a little tall. So I told him he didn't have a bad game. He was just in a bad situation. So I put that on me. I should have waited and not tried to kick that 50-yarder. But if I know Eli, he's going to bounce back. As far as kickoff, we hadn't decided yet. I just got to look out there and see who they have back there as their kickoff return guy. And usually that's when we make a decision on it.
Yeah, we've been successful with the pooch kick, as I call it. Just doing a short kick. But then sometimes, like you say, I think you kind of see and look who's out there for their availability, and then you decide at that point. So
yes,
that's always big right there. And so talking about that, offensively, what's our strategy tonight going in, or what are you focusing on offensively coming into tonight's game?
Run the football.
I like it.
I want to run the football. Allen and Foster has been doing really well for us. And we also have a third back, Rondo. He's starting to pick up.
Start play well.
So, and with our offensive line, when your offensive line loves to run the football, I love to get the ball behind them. So that's one thing they come to us and say, Coach, run behind me, and I want to run the football. So tonight, you're going to try to see us establish the run early. Now, we do have weapons at receiver. We will throw the ball, but I want to run the football.
Talk about quickly, if you were to just kind of put it on paper, what's a key offensively, key defensively to victory here for tonight at the homecoming game here for Etowah?
On the offensive side of the football, quarterback-wise, Dale J, he's been doing a really good job of managing the game. So I want him to continue to get really good at that and take what they give him and do not try to force anything. Again, run the football and score. On the defensive side of the ball, we don't need to give up any big plays. We can't let that quarterback beat us with his legs. So special teams, we need a special teams touchdown. So it's been going good on our special teams. So I want to get back to something big happening on special teams.
You mentioned a while ago, and I'm sorry, Mr.
No,
you mentioned a while ago, and I meant to say something about that because we had talked previously. You had challenged your defense. You said, I want you to score. And they kept saying,
Coach, we're going to score. And I remember talking about it on the broadcast at Delta. I think I even mentioned when we got that big defensive score. I think that's taking that next step defensively where we need to be. You know, I know we all can remember last year and how tough a defense we had, and I'm not saying we don't this year because we do, but they're growing.
Yes,
they're
sir.
growing, they're maturing, and they're getting to that level.
They are, and the kids are starting to believe. You can just tell now when you're telling them something or teaching them the scheme, they're starting to buy into it. So for them to get that defensive touchdown, that was big because I don't know if you've seen on film, the defensive line was leading the way. And, you know, they was bragging about, Coach, I made that block, you know. So the guys was excited. The sideline was going crazy. And that's what I want to continue to do. I want the sideline to keep bringing that energy. Whoever's out there, I want them to bring energy for their players.
Coach, I want to mention this before we end here. The fans, you know, we've been on some long trips, Delta, Pearl River, but I've been impressed by our fans attending these games. Of course, we should have a great crowd tonight at home, homecoming. Talk to the fans. Tell us what they mean to you.
I appreciate them coming to the game and supporting these guys. I heard the DJ. I can't hear when I'm down there, but I heard this DJ that we have. I mean, he makes the atmosphere really, really great. They experience a really good experience at ICC. So I want the fans to continue to come and support these guys. They're working so hard, and we're gonna put on a good show for you.
Yeah, I know it's a big night. A lot of people, and you mentioned this, Mr. Ingram, put a lot of work into this. And to make tonight special and make the whole week special, and they've done that. Your office plays a huge role in that, Mr. Ingram, and I know with all those honorees on the field tonight that we'll have. The one person that I'm still confused about is Adam Gore because I haven't seen him all week, and he's not here today with us. So I hope he shows up at game time for kickoff because me and you going to be lost without Adam.
He'll be there, and you know he did a great job at Delta. I thought maybe he was the MVP because he had several people talking to him during the entire broadcast for call that didn't work for him.
That's right.
But
he was able to communicate both ways.
I thought it was a sweet lady. She got us dinner, but I call her Stat Lady. She wanted to talk at him during the entire game, and he did a good job. And he didn't. I know he didn't answer any of your questions, but he was worn out by then.
That's why I'm asking you all my questions. Coach, we're going to stop our banner here because we're going to carry it on to the night.
Right.
We have a big time. So, again, any last words that you want to say before we get off the air for so you can go get ready for tonight's game?
Look forward to seeing everybody out there tonight. Let's bring home this W.
Coach, thank you. And again, as I always say, thank you for everything that you and your coaches do, not only for the players, but for this college. We appreciate you so much. And I know, like I say, y'all putting a lot of time and effort in. And even when Mr. Ingram and I are next Monday and Tuesday sitting at the house enjoying fall break,
that's right.
I know y'all will be working.
Practice.
That is definitely recognized, and we understand that, and we know that, and we appreciate all that you do, Coach Macon. So thank you. Good luck tonight.
Good luck tonight, sir.
Roll Trot.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a
$35 for 2 pizzas.
Don't overpay. Get Little Caesars Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
Wow. Grab a slice, everyone.
I cannot, for I am but a hoofed creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Your future starts at Itawamba Community College. Join us for Fall Preview Day, Thursday, October 23rd on the Fulton campus. You'll get to meet our outstanding faculty members, tour campus and residence halls, and get a true feel for college life. Then stick around for the Preview Day tailgate. 2 lucky students will compete for a $1,000 Dr. Pepper scholarship. That's the ICC Fall Preview Day, Thursday, October 23rd. Visit iccms.edu/preview days for more information and to register today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back to the Metro Ford pregame show. We're just about 9 minutes away from that Guaranteed Bank opening kick between your ICC Indians and the Coahoma Tigers. It's time to take a look at tonight's Bank Okolona Keys to Victory, brought to you through the eyes of Dr. Brad Boggs and Mr. Jim Ingram. Guys?
Yeah, of course, as y'all heard, we had an opportunity before the game started here earlier today to visit with Coach Macon and talk about tonight. And so having a week off and of course, plenty of time to think about things too. That gave me an extra week to think, Mr. Ingram, and I know I need that. So where I'm going with tonight is this. My key to victory is not looking at this is a North Division opponent. And not taking that schedule, their record for granted. They are currently coming in, yes, with no wins in the North or no wins period for this year. But I always go back to, this is tough football. It's big boy, big girl football here in the MACCC, similar to SEC football in my opinion. And we cannot take any opponent for granted. You can't look at a record and say that this is going to be an easy win. ICC cannot go ahead and look forward to and jump ahead and look at next week. They have got to focus on tonight. They've got to get the job done, and they have got to not sit here and take this game lightly, Mr. Ingram. They've got to come out with fire and passion.
I agree with you, Brad. It's a big game tonight. It's homecoming. A lot of things happening this week, but like you said, stay focused. We've played well lately. We know that. We've won 3 in a row. We understand our record. But this is the only game this week. You don't need to think about next week. I look for us to run the football tonight, play that solid defense, and come away with another W.
Bank Okolona is a longtime sponsor of ICC Athletics. They've been serving Northeast Mississippi for more than 75 years and have locations in Okolona, Houston, Manatee, Bruce, Tupelo, and now their newest location at 111 West Carmel Street there in Aberdeen. Now we're going to welcome in our 4th member of the crew tonight, Coach Andy Kirk, who has been roaming the sideline for us all season long. And, Coach, hopefully you won't have to fight any crickets tonight, that's for sure. But, Coach Kirk, give us the vibe, if you will, the sense of how the things are going on the field and the stadium and just the playing conditions of the field right now.
Yes, gladly no flying or crawling crickets tonight. It's first thing to report. But the field is in awesome condition. Kurt and him have done a great job. And, of course, we have homecoming going on right here. The home stands, the atmosphere is just full. DJ Chris has got it rocking. We got passionate fans getting the chop ready to go, and the weather is football ready. It's 67 degrees, guys. Back up to y'all.
When we come back, it's going to be the moment that we've all been waiting for as Jim Ingram will take center stage with tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. You're locked into the ICC football game between ICC and Coahoma on Super Talk 101.9 FM and Let's Go ICCTV.com.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Thanks, Saquon! We ran here? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
All right, folks, buckle up because it's that time of the Metro Ford pregame show. You know the name. You know the energy. And if you don't, well, you're about to find out. This man he makes every player sound like a superstar. He's the man who can make a center snapping the ball feel like a Sports Center-worthy highlight. The man that delivers every lineup with style, precision, and a little bit of that legendary magic. And let me tell you, he's an absolute unit of a broadcaster. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the myth. It's the man. It's the legend that is Mr. Jim Ingram with tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for your ICC Indians.
No pressure tonight.
None whatsoever.
What's a unit mean? What's he talking about?
All I know is it's all on you, brother.
Let's do it. Offensive starting tonight for the ICC Indians. Number 1, Nate Branch at wide receiver. Number 2, Del-J Bailey, the quarterback. Number 5, Tavares Coles, wide receiver. Number 7, Marcellus Jackson, wide receiver. Number 21, Michael Allen, running back. Number 47, Bryce Cressman at tight end. Number 54, Brady Phillips at center. Number 66, Barrett Maddox at offensive tackle. Number 71, Amar Harper at tackle. Number 72, Christian Valaquez at guard. And number 78, Hayden Dozier at guard. For your defense tonight for the Indians, number 0, Jarquez Perry at linebacker. Number 2, Nick Sherman, defensive back. Number 3, Darian Patton at defensive back. Number 4, Jaden Dilworth at defensive back. Number 5, Oral Gray at linebacker. Number 8, Landon Richardson, defensive back. Number 11, Amar Scarver, linebacker. Number 15, Seth Kidd, defensive lineman. Number 20, Taj McBride at safety. Number 23, Sean Jenkins at linebacker. And starting tonight at defensive tackles, number 32, Silas Jones. Your special teams, Brady Sullivan, the long snapper. Eli Burciaga, the kicker, and the punter, Rowan Lovern, a freshman from Oxford.
ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Macon hopes he has that same Ingram swagger about him tonight, as in that same winning combination put together for tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, as they're going to head towards middle field for the coin toss, as we're just about a minute and a half away from that Guaranteed Bank opening kick, so we'll keep it here, and Coach Kirk's going to hand down there and try to get in the middle of that huddle. Hopefully he won't cause any problems tonight for us.
Can't never tell. Down there on the 50, he may cause some issues.
ICC in their all-red uniforms with white helmets. Coahoma in their all-white uniforms and maroon helmets. I tell you what, guys, if this was a fashion show, you'd have two good-looking uniforms out there on the field tonight.
No doubt. They both do. They both look good.
Congratulations on being selected captain of your team tonight. My name's Ryan Smith. I'm going to be your referee. This is Patrick Jeter. He's going to be your umpire. Coahoma, you're the visitors on the scoreboard. I have a Max CC coin. The heads is going to be heads. The logos will be tails. Heads, tails. What is your call? The call is heads. It is heads. You've won the toss. You want to defer? They want the football. Which way you want to kick? You want to kick from the clock? Yes, sir. Okay. All right, Coahoma over here.
Coahoma won the toss and deferred.
So ICC will get the ball to start the contest, as we'll take another quick break and come back with that Guaranteed Bank kickoff and put the brakes on the Metro Ford pregame show here from Fulton.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes on the Metro Ford pregame show here and get ready to kick things off from Fulton. Coahoma will be teeing things off here, moving left to right, or kicking left to right on your radio dial, I should say. ICC getting set to return here. Homecoming 2025, guys. Don't got to say a whole lot more than that to get this team fired up.
We should be ready, Adam. Been a great week of activities. I know Brad's been very involved in that. I've been involved some. I know Adam has also. Been a great week leading up to the ball game. As Coach Macon said, we got to finish strong. We got to find a way to win the homecoming game.
They did. They pooched it right there. They picked it up at the 20. He had a chance to break that one loose. Good little looking return right there, Adam, and good field position for the Indians. Looks like they're going to be on the 36.
That was number 22, Emmanuel Randall, on the return. He's a speedster, and he just needs a seam to get that one. Nearly broke that one, as they're going to bring that one out to the 36-yard line. So return of 16 on that Guaranteed Bank opening kick there. So be first down and 10 here for the Indians, moving right to left on your radio dial, as it will be Bailey in at quarterback for the Indians. And then you'll have Allen to his left at running back. The Indians said they want to establish a run game early in this one. So the Indians in the shotgun. And it is going to be a give to Allen, and he's going to surge forward, and a big-time gain there on first down. A gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the carry.
Yeah, good run right there on first down, Mr. Ingham. Of course, as Coach Macon described, you're going to see different looks from Coahoma. You may see 4-down linemen. You may see a 3-man front. You may even see a 5-man front at some time. So, again, they kind of mix up their looks on defense. They actually move that ball back a little bit.
The whole yard.
And Red Hulk is already out in here because they just moved the ball back.
Now 2nd and 7.
So, a gain of 3 on the play after they moved the ball.
Do you know?
You going to get him.
It will be 2nd down and 7 now for the Indians. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Handoff once again. This is going to be Allen in the backfield, this time lowering his head, dragging bodies forward, and that should be good enough for a first down. Good, strong run that time by Allen.
Yeah, it was a good, strong run, but it was good vision, too. Did you see how he bounced it out, Mr. Ingham? He was able to bounce that thing out, found that other hole, that supplemental hole out there, bounced it out, and was able to get the first down.
And, Brad, what you see now, he didn't go down. Our offensive lineman got behind and pushed him forward, and that's legal. So he got another 2 yards for the help of the offensive line.
Tight end in motion now for the Indians. First down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Passes out, and it is to Allen. Cuts back, makes one miss. But there comes the cavalry behind him to knock him down. But a still positive gain for the Indians on first down.
Yeah, a little short little pass out in the flat right there to Allen. Again, going to be a positive gain. Going to be a short gain out of it, though.
There's a flag down.
Didn't see that. And there's a flag down. That's going to be a motion.
The offense, more than 4 in the backfield. 5-yard penalty.
So illegal. 4 people in the backfield.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah. So Tough break there for the Indians after that solid pickup. So now the ball will go back to about the 42. So it'll be a first down and 15 situation. No score here in the early goings of this one. Opening possession of the night. 13-13 to go here in the first quarter. Bailey is your quarterback out of the shotgun, getting the play call from the sideline. Allen staying in at running back. Two receivers on the far side of the field. Still have that tight end kind of that H-back position. Quick pass out is complete, and is going to try to make one man miss, but can't do so. Nice job of dragging him out of bounds as that pass complete that time to Jackson.
Yeah, it was a good pick up there by Bailey, though, because he saw that DB drop back. He was giving real soft coverage on that end, so you can't ever tell. If you get that thing out to Jackson, Mr. Ingram, he may break one.
And he almost broke it, and it's a positive 7 yards. Got 5 of it back. We had 15 to gain. Now 2nd and 8.
So 2nd down and 8, as Jim mentioned. Gain of 7 on the pass. Bailey is going to play action pass and zip it through the middle. Wow, what a throw.
That was a heck of a throw, but that was a heck of a play action, too. It drew some guys in right there, and that kept that middle open, and he was able to zip that thing in there in between two defenders, two DBs back there. Great connection.
Great connection. Good. After Nate Branch caught that ball, got another positive 5 or 6 yards.
So that'll move the chains for another Renaissance Bank first down here. Indians and Tigers scoreless here in the first quarter. Handoff it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time, and a tough decision there as he got hit in the backfield. Didn't bite on the fake. That time was Anthony Hicks,
linebacker, sophomore.
Yeah, and he did a good job of busting that play up is really what he did, because that's the reason why it was hard for Del J to make that call on whether to hand this thing off or not, because he was already in the backfield. And so great job there for him to bust that up a little bit.
Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle is caught. Another big-time reception there for the Indians.
Yeah, big time by Jackson there. That should be enough for a first round. That's going to move the chains.
1st and 10. Indians have the ball at the 27 of Coahoma Tigers. Clock running. First quarter, 11-10 in first quarter, no score.
And that's what you want, this clock to run right now. You want the clock to continue to run. And, again, let's just play some offense here. And there's another short pass out.
Great block by the tight end.
Wow.
Great screen. Jump team, touchdown, Indians.
What a play out there on the edge. That was our wide receiver. That was.
I know they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Went to the 5.
Yep, got to the 5. His left foot just barely hit the white on the sideline, guys.
Tell you what, Bryce Pressman made an outstanding block. The tight end in motion.
Did.
So Coles on the reception. Now it's going to be a handoff to Allen right up the middle, and he bullies his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Flag on the far end.
Good flag.
So hold everything on this one.
And why would you have a flag on that far end over there? That's going to be something. If that's on the Indians on that far end, that's uncalled for.
And it's that formation again.
That's the second time we've had a legal formation in this game.
You got to clean that stuff up.
And that's
our receiver said he gave thumbs up to the official. Same with both flags, but undoubtedly he was off. He should have been on the line, number 1 for us.
That's one of those situations you look at him and say, am I good? And don't move until he says something else. So now back it up now. The ball will go to the 10. Take the touchdown off the board for Allen. So now dropping back, he's going to pass it out to the flats to Allen, and he's going to be hit and dropped. No gain on the play. Able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 2nd down. You still got downs to work with here, but that's unfortunate how that happened. But he did catch Allen out there in the flats, but Jackson looked like he was kind of open right there too in the seam right there.
This time it's going to be Bailey on the keeper following his pulling guard. He's going to still fight for it and be just shy of the 5-yard line.
Yeah, not much there. Good job on the Coahoma defense of defending the run right there, Mr. Ingram. So excellent job on their end defending the run, expecting the run to come in there.
3rd and goal, ball's at the 7. Clock running, 9:50, first quarter, no score.
Be interested to see if this is 4-down territory this early in the game for the Indians. As Bailey out of the shotgun, now sending a man in motion. Dropping back to pass, pressure coming, steps up to avoid it. Now drives around, is going to throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indians.
Yeah, that was a big play right there by Bailey, how he dodged the guy that was blitzing for Coahoma. He dodged him. I thought he was going to get hit and get sacked in the backfield. Excellent eyes and excellent vision right there by Bailey.
I'll tell you else had a great view of that was Coach Andy Kirk. He threw the touchdown sign up before he even caught the football. Coach, what did you see down there?
If I was a safety, I could have intercepted 100 yards, guys. Yes, it was perfect. He juked the guy and went to this corner and made a great catch.
Who caught that, Andy?
Branch.
That was Branch.
That's a 7-yard touchdown.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. We'll take a timeout. Hear from Coke and be back with more right after this.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions.
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta. Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it. And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 9:34 to go here. ICC leads this one 7-0 after the 7-yard touchdown pass to Branch. And guys, opening drive, very impressive. Had a little trouble with a couple of penalties, but able to cap it off with that touchdown.
Yeah, just what Coach Macon ordered right there, and that's what you want. You want to take the opening drive and take it down the field and get points on the board. That's going to be a pooch kick back there. They're going to call for a fair catch. Going to be on the 25, really, I think, somewhere around that range. So excellent job, our kicking team. And I know Coach Macon indicated he would kind of make a judgment call on who was back deep on those to see what call he'd make there. But, yes, Adam, to answer your original question, great job by Etowama to come out on this opening drive on homecoming night and get 7 on the board.
I just appreciate you listening to me, Brad.
And I do, because I listen to you, although if those that were listening a couple of weeks ago know that you were not listening to Brad.
I was not, which, as I know, you're used to that. So it'll be first down and 10 here for Coahoma. They trail at 7-0 here. Homecoming night in Fulton. We'll talk about some of the festivities that went on throughout the week, throughout the evening. Handoff is going to be to the long running back in the backfield. Gets to the outside to the 40 and is going to be run out of bounds at the 45. Nice run there by Coahoma.
Well, it's a good formation. What they did, they had good blocking because they had everybody bunched up. So our guys were bunched up in there in the box. And so you had several guys in the box, but their offense was bunched up. They didn't have anybody wide on this side. And so all they had to do was seal that outside, Mr. Ingram, and they did
broke it outside, had some good speed, good run. Got the first down.
So big-time pickup there. Ball is going to be out to the 44-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Tigers. And it's going to be a handoff once again. It gets to the outside again. This time breaks a tackle. Trying to get to the outside. Still going forward. And 2 big-time runs there. Back-to-back runs.
Got a late flag. Center judge in the backfield.
So we'll see what this is going to be here.
I believe it's coming back.
Yep, hold it.
Offense number 58.
So a tough break there for Coahoma as they've been taking some yardage in chunks here on these first 2 drives.
Yeah, they really did. That was 2 good runs, but I think that second run, obviously the reason why it was a good run, there was a holding call right there and there. First one, definitely a good run, and how they bounced it to the outside. So that is going to move them back. So now you're looking at a 1st and 20 situation.
So it'll be a first down. Let's go ahead and call this about 20 here for the Tigers. 8:38 and counting here in the first quarter. ICC up 7-0. As now looking to throw. Pass is a little tall, but caught and ouch.
Yeah, good coverage right there on the DB side owned by Etowama, and that was going to be
Nick
Sherman.
Good job of Nick Sherman.
Catch was made, obviously, but not a lot of yardage right there gained out of that. It's going to be a 2nd and long after he was hit immediately.
Like Brad said, still 2nd and long, 2nd and 15. Clock running coming up on 8 minutes first quarter. ICC 7, Coahoma 0.
3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side. Pistol formation, now a man coming in motion for the Tigers to the bottom of your screen. Now we'll go back into the backfield. It's going to be the option play here. Pitches it out. The Indians string it out nicely.
Good job.
Gain of one, but a great job of moving east to west, not over pursuing that time by the defense.
Great job of defending that, Mr. Ingham. You had your guy who had the quarterback, had him, and they were taking him, but you also had your guys out there, your DBs, who had the tailback too, and they were assigned to him. Everybody stayed on assignment, able to make the tackle and keep from a big run there.
Taj McBride's played some good ball recently, the freshman from Nettleton.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 14 situation now here for Coahoma. ICC up 7-0 with 7:20 and counting to go here in the first quarter. Now going to clear out the backfield and go 5 wide are the Tigers. Indians making some adjustments as well. Pressure coming. Screen over the middle, and the Indians read that one nicely as that was Orrell Gray breaking that one up. And a great job there by the Indians defense.
Great job there, too. And, again, the blitz helped with that because the blitz put pressure on the quarterback. He had to get rid of it, rid of it in a hurry. And Indians defended it well, going to bring up a punting situation.
Good job. As Brad mentioned, 4th down, 4th and 15, punting from their own 40-yard line.
This punt to be brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton. They're located on South Adams Street. See if the Indians elect to put any pressure on this kick here. Snaps a good one. Not a lot of pressure as this kick is high, spiraling. It's going to hit and run and going to be taken by the Indians. Makes one man miss. That looked like a face mask. No call. Now trying to get to the outside, looking for a block. Just couldn't quite get it. And a nice job just turning that into nothing. A late hit out of bounds on Jackson, and he's down.
Yeah, he's getting up, but he's slow to get up.
Yeah.
I need to check him out a little bit, I'm sure. But it was a tough hit over there, but it was a great return. He got it out to the 35, Mr.
35-yard line, yes, sir.
That was
good job by Jackson. And as you mentioned, looked like face mask at first.
Yeah.
He shook that off, ran around the right corner, took a hit, and then took another late hit.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 now here for the Indians. Samstown Market, another proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. They're located right there in the heart of Mantachie. It's grilling season. No better place to go than Samstown Market there in Mantachie. So 1st down and 10. Bailey is your quarterback. New running back in the backfield with him now. As this is going to be a play action. Pass from the middle is complete, and a big-time gain there on 1st down.
Yeah, Bailey pulled that one, and you had Jackson out there on the edge, on that far edge, running a slant pattern basically toward the middle, and basically a 10-yard slant, and was able to get the 1st down. Good throw, good catch right there, 1st down ICC.
So that'll move the chains once again. 1st down being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. This is Foster in the backfield. Now it's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper by Bailey. He goes straight up the middle and gets the ball out near the 40.
Yeah, good read right there because it was a kind of a jet sweep type scenario right there. Guy in motion out there on the edge, but Bailey pulled it.
Bailey's played extremely well, Brad. We've seen him grow up every game, making good decisions. Pops to there, 8-yard gain.
So it'll be a 2nd down. Let's call it a long 2 situation now here for the Indians. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Foster in the backfield with Bailey. Bailey, that's where he goes with, to the flats to Foster. Gets a block, now cuts upfield, and is going to have the 1st down. Nice play, and Bailey is rolling, guys. I don't want to say this, but that is 7 of 7 passing to open the contest.
You don't want to say it, but you did say it.
I did, so that means this next pass is going to be incomplete, and it'll be on me.
That's right. This next pass will be incomplete. No, I hope not.
Nope. Now it's on you because
it's on me. I just said it.
I'm not saying anything.
No, don't say anything.
So the Indians lead at 7-0, coming up on 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Foster. Breaks a tackle, gets to the outside, and bumbles forward. Yeah. And a nice run there.
Just a shoestring type tackle right there. Had he not got a hold of a cleat, the defender back there for Coahoma, that would have been a touchdown for Foster. Still another 1st down. ICC running up tempo right here and back at the line for the next play.
So now pass is ahead, and it's going to be a short gain there, but positive yardage. So Bailey is 7 of 7 for 88 yards and a touchdown, and that puts him over 1,000-yard passing on the season. As I believe he came into this game at 980. So he has surpassed the 1,000 mark throwing the football
in the first quarter.
And wants to throw it again, and this one is complete, and it's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown.
What a play right there. He was able to get the ball around the defender, Mr. Ingram. When he pulled it, he was kind of a bootleg scenario. He was able to get outside right there, found Jackson open, but it's just kind of one of those sidearms passes in a sense, kind of a three-quarter to get it around that defender. Man, he kind of as a jump throw, got it out there, touchdown. ICC quickly up 13-0 right now, waiting on the extra point.
Good start, first quarter. Good start.
Eli Bursianga on to attempt the extra point here. ICC, as Brad mentioned, up 13-0. Now make it 14-0 as we'll take a break. Here a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4:29 to go here in the first quarter. ICC jumping out to a 14-0 lead here over Coahoma. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. And that's exactly what the Indians wanted to do to get out to a hot start in this one.
Yeah, what a crowd we got here, Mr. Ingram. Look at that in front. That was a great crowd here for homecoming. ICC, the little pooch kick here to kick off. They're going to actually take this one around the 21. He got hit pretty quickly there, so good coverage. But what a great crowd here. Still got a few folks rumbling in out there, but, got a big halftime show coming up. Won't get into that because we still got 4 minutes and a little over 4 left, but we'll talk about that later. But Great job.
atmosphere. Adam Gore brought the weather. He wanted good weather. It came. Proud of Adam.
Adam did it.
Well,
Adam did it.
It didn't show up in South Bend last weekend, so I wanted to make sure it showed up in Fulton this weekend. Real quick, 2 shout-outs. David Mabry checking in with the roll drive. And as always, our good buddy Wayne checking in as well, wanting to see the Indians pick up this big homecoming win this evening.
Similar formation to what they started out with the first play of the last series. Let's see if they bounce it out again. They tried to. We were out there, Mr. Ingram, and bounced it back in. We contained it on the outside, pushed it back inside.
Pushed it back in, and give them credit. They got 9 yards on that carry.
Sure did.
Good carry.
They're picking it up in chunks when they do, so a big gain there. It'll be 2nd down and 1, and that's one thing that Coach Macon talked about. You can see it on your screen for those watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. That's a big old offensive line. So they got 2 receivers stacked on the far side of the field, kind of an offset pistol formation. And it's going to be a handoff once again, trying to get up the middle. This time the Indians read that one well and push him back. Depends on the spot if it'll be a first down or not.
I don't believe he got it.
I don't either.
See where
they said he did, Mr. Ingram.
Wow, that is.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I know, but I think the call's incorrect.
That was one of those. If you ever wanted to waste a challenge, there is no way the ball got that forward.
I'm with you, but Mr. Ingram being Mr. Polite tonight because he said I think the call was incorrect at that time.
Yes. I think they might have made a mistake by accident.
I believe you're right. The guy with the chain gang over put up 3, and the guy on this side put up 1.
Oh,
they gave him a bonus 2 yards on a no gain on the play. This time they're going to hand off in the backfield once again. They tackle him, and it should be for no gain, but we'll see where they spot the football.
Probably give him a 5-yard gain.
Now don't get ugly with us. Now you were being so nice.
I'm trying to be nice.
You were being good, Jim. Being good, Jim Ingram.
So they do spot it where he was tackled, so no gain on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 situation. 2:38 to go here in the first quarter. ICC leading Coahoma 14-0.
Yeah, clock still running. Not bad for Etowama. Again, we've got a 14-point lead, as you mentioned.
Pistol formation once again. This time it's going to be in a handoff, and the Indians stack that one up at the line of scrimmage as well, as the Indians starting to adjust to the run pretty nicely.
Yeah, adjusting to the run, and again, they're running that bunched up set a lot. They're not running any wide. They do run a couple out wide on one side or another, but they're not splitting them out. You're not getting everything out real wide. Their offense is not spread.
They're staying inside.
They are. They're staying inside, trying to keep everything between the tackles as much as they possibly can. They did have that option run a while ago, but ICC defended it well.
So they'll give him a gain of 1 on the play. So it'll be a 3rd down and 9 situation here for the Tigers. Got 2 receivers on both sides of the football. H-back up. They're going to drop back to pass. Indians bring a delayed blitz, forces the quarterback out of the pocket. He's going to be hit as he throws, and it's going to sail out of bounds. Great pressure that time by the Indians.
Great pressure, good defense out in the secondary too, Mr. Ingram, playing good zone defense back there and reading where these receivers were, as well as also reading the quarterback. That's part of that zone defense is you got to drop back in your zone, but you also try to read the quarterback and where he looks like he's going to go so you can make that play. Good job by Etowah.
Good job by defense. Shun Jenkins forced him to throw the ball earlier than he wanted to, and the ball was incomplete.
So it'll be another Little Caesars punt coming up here for Coahoma. ICC up in this one 14-0 with 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Indians may have been offside, but I didn't see a flag thrown. Nice kick.
Returnable.
And it's going to be taken at about the 19-yard line as Jackson
to
trying to get down the sideline to the 40, to the
cut.
50, cuts it back inside and hits his own man. And is going to be dropped. Another big-time return there for the Indians.
Excellent. You called it, Mr. Ingham. That's what he saw. You had that great wall that was formed on this side. Once he was able to cut that edge and make that turn, he had that wall of blockers right there. He just ran into a few more up here, but that wall helped get him over the 50 to the, 43.
Great field position. ICC's got the ball on the 43 of Coahoma. Minute 24 left in the first period. ICC 14, Coahoma 0.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Foster in the backfield with Bailey in the shotgun. Bailey, quick out. It's going to be caught. That's going to be Branch now. Tries to cut it back into the middle. Jukes, jives, and spins down to the 40.
You're not going to find much on that because he got it out in the perimeter, but what you were hoping is your receiver would have better positioning on that outside DB, and he didn't. He had the position on him where he was driving him to the other sidelines, forced Branch to have to cut it back in, and what did that do? Cut him back into the defenders.
So a gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 now. Here for the Indians, up 14-0 inside a minute to go. Handoff is to Foster, breaks it to the outside, gets the 1st down and then some, as he's going to be down to about the 25-yard line.
That was a weak side run, too, right there, Mr. Ingham. On that weak side, we were able to get that much yardage. That's good blocking by our O-lineman.
Great blocking by O-lineman. Didn't get touched until about 10 yards down the field, Brad. Another 1st down on their 25-yard line.
Well, the Indians were trying to hustle back to the line of scrimmage. The referee, though, was fumbling the football, and he had to run around to get it.
But you still got to get a play off before this quarter, first quarter ends.
This is going to be a give to Foster once again. Gets to the outside. That's going to be a flag on Coahoma as the young man lost his helmet but continued to pursue the play, and that's a no-no in the game of football.
Jalen Foster again with the key for the Indians. Flag down during the play.
And so still 12 seconds to play, so that'll tack on some yardage here for the Indians.
Now, participating without a helmet on the defense, half the distance to the goal, automatic 1st down.
That's Jim Ingram style football right there.
Is.
He participates without a helmet.
Jim, back when Jim played, one, they didn't have the face mask. But his helmet always itched him, so he just took it off.
He just took it off.
Yeah. That's the reason why whenever I said he's a unit of a broadcaster, he's a unit of a man, a manly man.
I don't know what unit means. I'm a little afraid to find out.
It means you are a stud, Jim. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 11. The Indians can still pick up a 1st down without a touchdown, but it looks like the Indians are going to be happy to take a 14-0 lead here at the end of the first quarter. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them here from Coke and More. ICC leads it 14-0 after 1 quarter of play.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter of play here from Fulton. Before we do that, I got to give a shout out real quick. Miss Monica Holland watching on the Red Channel tonight. Thomas helping us out tonight. Always does a great job here for us at the college. And he says his wife never watches football, but she's making an exception tonight to watch the Indians play.
Appreciate that.
And she's liking what she sees so far as ICC up 14-0, knocking on the door to add another one here. Foster gets the carry and is going to go forward for maybe a gain of a play.
Oh, no, that's going to be a flag.
That is.
He went down.
On everybody.
Yeah. Went back down. The play was over. It was blown dead, and our O-lineman went back down. I don't really know why he did that. I mean, I'm sure there's trash talking going on, but he was pointing at his leg. I don't know if he was saying he was trying to be chop blocked or nothing. I don't know if Coach Kirk could see what was going on, but he went back down there. That was definitely a penalty.
So he'll head to the sidelines there, and that's tough, guys. As we said, the Indians knocking on the door there, and not what you need in that situation. And, of course, we know what happened a few years ago, and it's probably in the ears of the officials say, hey, keep this thing in line, and a good job of not only throwing one flag, but every flag they had, and I think they borrowed Jim's Red Hawk to throw as well.
Yeah, that's Lord.
Right in front of the official. We saw it from up here.
Oh, gosh. They saw it from Pontotoc Hall over there.
It looked like sandwiches in about a 5-foot circle with all those flags.
So now the ball backed up. It's going to be second down, and now this should be a free play here. Indians load up, toss it downfield. Going to be a jump ball, and that should be pass interference. Andy was right there on top of that one.
Coach Kirk's trying to call it and trying to talk him into it. The sideline judge over there, and he's saying no go.
Hey, I've seen Andy get after some umpires back in the day.
Too.
Hey, next time they throw all them flags, I'm going to grab one and put him. I would have thrown it, and I'll get him to throw it.
We're having a little bit of trouble there with Andy's mic. We'll try to get that situated during halftime, but offside is going to be the call here on the free call. And, Andy, I was expecting you to kick up some dust and going back to your old softball days after the way you pointed on that one so quickly.
I definitely was. I thought he was going to run out there and just, like I say, I've seen Coach Kirk do it several times, and rightfully so. And I thought he was the red was going to come out and Coach Kirk.
So out of the shotgun, Foster.
Got him again.
And it's going to be another free play here for the Indians. They load up, go to the end zone.
And that's got him. I got him that time, Coach.
Oh, 3 flags.
Got to be a flag there.
Coach went over and talked to him.
Andy threw one up.
He did.
So we'll let the officials sort this one. Guys,
I told y'all I was going to grab one.
Guys, we went to South Bend last week and saw a total of 23 flags thrown for 207 yards.
Wow. That's
a good game. I don't want to see a repeat of that. So now the official's going to come in and talk this one over real quick.
You got offsides and you got
decline offsides, right?
Yeah,
and you take the pass interference.
You take the pass interference.
You can't take both of them, can you?
I mean, you can, but they probably won't allow you.
I don't think they're going to give them both.
I think you take the pass interference.
I mean, you can tell them. Coach Kirk can down there tell them, say, we want both of them.
So the official's still talking this one over. Let's see what they're going to say now. 2 fouls.
Both by the defense. Offside. Defense. Number 56. That penalty's declined. Pass interference. Defense number 21. That penalty's accepted. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Coach said it should be first and goal from the 5. It's going to be about the
4-yard line.
It's about the 4. So, yeah, that's
so if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty much where we started the quarter. So about a minute and a half later, we're back where we started here to start the second quarter. First down and goal from the 4-yard line, and ICC leading it 14-0.
Well, whatever they're doing at the line, LJ needs to try it one more time, see if he can get another penalty out of him here, because that's 2 straight where he's had them jumping. and they're not watching the ball down there on the defensive line for Coahoma. But I'm going to say they're probably going to be more polished here.
Branch was in the backfield this time. They're going to toss it out
That's
to him,
touchdown.
and he's going to lower his shoulder and get into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quick pass out to the perimeter, as you mentioned, a Branch out there. Just quick pass out in the flats, and good blocking.
Good blocking. We had double tight end. I thought we were going to run the ball, double tight end. Good swing pass, good touchdown.
So the Indians now up 20-0, 14:28 to go until halftime. That was a 4-yard touchdown pass, second pass reception of the night by Branch. And Burciaga will be on to attempt the extra point. Snaps a little high, gets it down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-0, ICC with the lead on homecoming. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 21-0, ICC with the lead, 14:28 to go until halftime. We do invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll have the homecoming court presentation. The ICC All-American Band will perform. And Jim Ingram is scheduled to perform at halftime as well.
Nice.
Another pop-up kick here on this Guaranteed Bank kickoff, taken at the 25. Trying to kind of establish a little bit of a wedge there, and a good return as he gets the ball out just shy of the 40 is where it will be first down and 10 for Coahoma.
Yeah, good time of year, as we always mention. And Coach Kirk, I know you'll be listening to this. Of course, in the NLDS, you got the middle of the 8th right there. Your Phillies and Dodgers are tied at 1, with the Dodgers with a 2-1 lead on that. So Dodgers get the win, and that's the series in that. But right now you got a 1-1 tie. Of course, the Brewers and the Cubs play later on. You do have the Giants right now back to football in pro, up 7-3 on the Eagles. Jackson Dart getting that start for Giants.
High snap, dropping back to throw. Pass is going to be complete. So loads up and tosses that one downfield. That'll move the chains for another first down.
Yeah, good time. He had a good time in the backfield back there. No pressure, really. He was able to drop back, found the open receiver. Our guy was on him right there. The pass was low, but, again, it was a good enough pass. He was able to pick it up and get the catch right there down immediately where he caught it.
Good tackle by Nick Sherman. Again, the clock's running, 13:50. Left in the second quarter, ICC 21, Coahoma 0.
Best field position of the night here for the Tigers. First and 10. Handoff's going to be the lone running back in the backfield. The Indians snuff that run out nicely and stop it for a gain of 1.
That was Big Coles down there. I think the nose guard, wasn't it,
right,
that got that tackle?
I believe you're correct on that one.
Number 3, Lazarius Penn with the carry for the Tigers. Tackled by number 7.
Good conversation there, guys.
I'm sorry. That's Cole
Caldwell.
Caldwell.
My apologies.
Cole's the first name. You're fine.
Yeah.
You got it right. It's
My
just
apologies.
first name. Cole Caldwell, freshman,
I
played
was
very
looking
well.
too. That's right.
Yeah.
We were both looking.
So second down and 9 now.
That should be false start right
surely
there.
That's false start.
But instead it's going to turn into a sack by the Indians.
That was an arena football start right there. Y'all seen the arena football? That was what that was.
Yes.
That
was
unreal. It was.
Had 3 guys getting that early start there. So it'll be a loss of 3 on the play. The ball to go back to the 45. Will be a third down and 12 situation here for the Tigers. So Coahoma coming to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they had that good long pass play, and it's just gone backwards since. So Etowah hopes to get a good stop here, make it fourth down, see what put the pressure on Coahoma.
Man in motion again, getting that turn up field before, and they do throw a flag this time. Quarterback's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be hit and dropped as he goes forward for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Lucky to get that much.
Y'all didn't see who threw that flag, did you?
Coach Lincoln,
was it you?
I'm not admitting anything.
All right, guys, we decline this because it's 4th and 8. You decline it, don't you?
I would.
Result of the play is 4th down.
So if you're Coahoma, you trail 21-0. This has been your best field position all night. You got to go for it in this situation.
If I'm Coahoma, I'm going for it, but he's not. He's sending the punter out. But if I'm Coahoma, I'm going for it at this situation. But I'm not sure he has confidence that his defense can stop us here with 12 minutes and ticking here before the half.
Your ICC, keep an eye on a fake maybe in this situation. So it's 4th down and 9. Indians up 21-0 here, and even 12 minutes to go until halftime. Little Caesars punt. The snap was high. The Indians bring pressure. Couldn't get to it. The kick is away. It's going to hit and take a Jim Ingram sand wedge roll backwards. And then a player from Coahoma comes in and tries to just wipe out the ICC player. And this is what Coach Macon said. He's going to have to get in the head of his guys here to stay clean and not react to that kind of stuff. As one, if you're the official, though, you've got to come in and start throwing flags on those situations because that one clearly uncalled for there as the whistle was blown and contact was made, a good solid 2 count afterwards.
First down.
Getting close to the spooky season of Halloween, and what better yet than we have with Cal Brown here in front of me. He's got a big spider web in front of him with a spider, so love that. I guess that was provided by our ICC staff for homecoming, and Mr. Ingram's got
physical
one.
Plant maybe
love that.
I like it.
With these Halloween decorations.
Season.
Yeah, love it.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 here for the Indians. 11:48 and counting here. Bailey is your quarterback. It's going to be a give to the wrong running back in the backfield, and they rip his helmet off, and a flag comes flying in here.
Yeah. So that ought to be a 15, right?
It should be. If not, I need to go out there and run that one because that might pop my neck. It might feel good the way his neck was turned around backwards that time. Well, penalties after penalties after penalties.
Yep.
15 yards.
It's number 33. 15-yard penalty added to the
And then that kind of, his mic's not working good either on the field. I know Coach Kirk's has kind of broken up a little bit with us, but his is worse than Coach Kirk's. We may need to hand him Coach Kirk's. But, you know, they punted in that situation when it was 4th, and what do? You give us 15 yards. Now, granted, as an ICC fan, I'm glad about that, but you're almost like now, well, heck, we could have gone for it on 4th.
That's right. Because they're basically the same place.
Bailey was dropping back to pass, got pressure. We'll throw this one.
What
a catch.
What a pass, what a catch. Both. But really, yes, what a catch. It was a good defensive catch there where you put your body. It's kind of like a basketball where you kind of put your body in front of him and you go up and you win that battle. And that's one of those good catches right there. But it was also a good throw by Del J. That was a you got mossed maybe?
Yes. I like it. 1st down and 10 now here for the Indians. It's going to be a handoff to Allen. Uses a stiff arm to get to the outside, and eventually just going to be rode out of bounds. And that's just a strong boy right there as he was taking on a big old boy and just kind of just said, you're coming with me.
That's what I was going to say, Adam. That's Michael Allen. That's just that true strength. Got to the outside right there, put that stiff arm out there, and he just carried him with him. Now, yes, that guy was driving him toward the sidelines, but he didn't tackle him until he got out of bounds. So,
matter of fact, it was a gain of 6.
So, a heck of a run there by Michael Allen.
2nd down and 4 is the situation here. Indians with 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Bailey and Branch trying to talk to each other here. Allen in the backfield. Now man in motion.
Tight end.
And it's going to be a give to Allen once again. He's going to lower his head and gets the 1st down.
Good read right there. They sent a guy on the outside blitz right there, and we were able to run after, of course, past the blitz right there. The guy that was blitzing was outside our back right there, and, of course, we sealed that outside lineman right there. So good run on our end right there for a 1st down.
Our tight end McGee made a great block.
Sure did.
Indians with it again. Fresh set of downs. Going to be a pass out to Allen. Uses a great read on the block, and he's going to be hit hard. But he's going to be knocked down just shy of the 35.
Yeah, hit hard. Some good blocking going on down there. Some mixing and matching. I think you're going to have Foster coming in, give Michael a little break. Michael's up, but going to give him a little breather. Foster came in.
Yeah, that's not a bad duo right there when you switch from Allen to Foster in that situation.
No, I mean, it's not. I mean, when you got 2 backs that you can count on like that and a third now that we're seeing, with Randall, I think ICC's in a good situation there.
Foster will get the carry. Now tries to bounce it to the outside. He's going to drag a couple of guys forward. A nice pickup there on that carry.
Yeah, good pickup. That's going to be close to a 1st, but about a yard short.
It will bring up a
So it'll be a third down and a long one here for the Indians.
4 down territory, guys, if he doesn't make it here.
I agree.
But he's going to make it on third down. Okay?
You think so?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
8:45 to go until halftime. 21-0 ICC with the lead over Coahoma here on homecoming. Foster in the backfield. Tight end now shifting from the left to right. Bailey's going to give to Foster. He'll have the first down and then some.
Another shoestring tackle that, had that not happened, it would have been a touchdown. It would have been broke wide open for a touchdown. But, again, ICC picking up those huge chunks. And, of course, Coach Macon said, we want to run the ball. Well, they're definitely achieving that tonight.
Give our offensive line a lot of credit.
Ton of credit.
So a fresh set of downs here. First down and 10 brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Bailey wanting to throw.
Yeah, he was open. Jackson
now
crossed.
finds it back to Jackson. Jackson get to the outside corner and will be ran out of bounds. Boy, I tell you what, that took a lot of guts to hang on to that ball that long for Bailey.
It did, but what a pattern that was. Like I say, Jackson on a crossing route from this side over to the other side, again, could be a dangerous pass considered because if you're throwing across. But, again, wide open Jackson, good pattern, good job by Del J. First down.
He threw that ball kind of sidearm. Looked like Mahomes a little bit there.
7:30 to go here until halftime. Indians up 21-0. Foster in the backfield to the right of Bailey, who's in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Foster. Foster's going to try to weave his way through the middle of the pile there, and he's going to get knocked down just shy of the 5-yard line.
Adam, he got 2 yards there. Still good blocking up front. Ball's at the 6. Clock running, coming up on 7 minutes till halftime. ICC 21, Coahoma 0.
So the ball is on the 6, as Jim mentioned. Second down and goal here for ICC. Indians taking their time, not really getting too big of a hurry here.
Yeah, no need to be, in my opinion. You got 20 seconds left on the play clock here, so got plenty of time to get the play off.
Bailey in the shotgun. Foster still to his right. Give this to Foster. Foster's going to knife his way forward and goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Good run. Again, getting behind those linemen. Hey, those linemen are feeling it tonight. They're dominating up front, and they really are right now. And when those linemen are feeling it, hand off to those guys.
Keep going north-south. They got the rhythm going.
So now waiting the extra point here once again from Eli Burciaga. So ICC said they wanted to go ahead and kind of take care of business here in the first half and maybe kind of get some guys some rest in the second half as that kick is up, and the kick, no good, misses it. Maybe kicked it too high for the referees to see that time, but it's 27-0 ICC with the lead. Let's take a quick time out here from Guaranteed Bank and be back with more right after this.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Saquon Barkley can't wait to try Little Caesars' new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99.
Can I take a little nibble?
Let me show the delicious sliced steak and onions first.
Now?
Okay, you deserve it. Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after the missed extra point, 27-0. ICC with the lead here over Coahoma. 6:45 to go until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned. We'll have the homecoming festivities coming your way, part of the Little Caesars halftime show here from Fulton. Kick is going to be high, angled to the sideline. Is called for a fair catch. He ran afterwards. If the officials wanted to be nitpicky there, they could have called a delay of game, but their arms are probably tired because they have thrown 8 flags in the first quarter and a half so far.
Wow.
Well, they heard you, and you said, you didn't want to see a game like Notre Dame, so they said, well, we're going to hold up on that one. But you're right. They could have thrown a flag there easily because fair catch, he took off running with it. So, anyway.
So it'll be a first down and 10 here for Coahoma. 6:44 to go here in the second quarter. ICC up in this one by the score of 27-0. As Coahoma dropping back to pass quickly out to the flats, and
read well there by our defense, and that's going to be Patton out there who read it well. He just didn't wrap up.
Right.
Made a big hit right there.
Big hit. Tried to knock him down, knock him out, but he didn't wrap up. Got another 2 or 3 yards.
So gain of 2 on the play brings up a 2nd down and 8 situation now here for the Tigers. They are at the 27-yard line, moving right to left on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk 101.9 FM. Ball fake to the outside. Now want to go downfield and has his man. Good for a 1st down and ring around the rosies before he finally falls to the ground.
Yeah, good enough fake right there that you mentioned, Adam, that it just drew the defenders to another guy, and that got that receiver open right there. So good enough fake there.
Give Coahoma credit. Good pass protection, good throw, good catch.
So 1st down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. You can find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. If you like those SEC shorts you see throughout the season, visit RenaissanceNation.com to be able to watch those each week. And it's going to be quarterback on the option, and it knows the football.
Pick it up.
Indians scoop it up, and this could be a fumble return for a touchdown. Yes, it is. Touchdown, Indians.
Big play right there.
Can you do that?
No,
you can't.
Do not do that. That's
flags everywhere.
24 with a recovery and touchdown, Thomas.
So
did he score and then get on the goalpost?
No, it was somebody else on the goalpost. We'll see where he picks this ball up at.
Touchdown will count.
It's going to be a 29-yard fumble return for a touchdown. Yep, and that's going to be a coaching moment as he just did not use his head that time. I believe that was Scarver.
He just wanted to do some
on the
pull-ups.
celebration.
He was exercising.
Looking like a young Jim Ingram out there hanging from the goalpost.
Probably not to jump on the goalpost during the game is not a good decision.
Is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the intercepting team, number 11. That's his first unsportsmanlike towards disqualification.
So was that Bryson Thomas?
Number 11.
No, I'm talking about on the fumble return.
Yes, Bryson Thomas.
So Bryson Thomas on the fumble return. That was number 11. That was Scarver on the penalty. They'll add that on to the kick.
Yeah, again, good play on the defense right there by Etowama. We had a blitz package coming through there, and our guy was able to get back there to the quarterback. Well, that quarterback just kept drifting back, trying to get away from our defender, and then bobbled the ball, and our guy was able to get him down, and then the ball came out. So Etowama there to pick it up and run it in, and that kick's going to be good right there, Adam. But, again, the celebration penalty right there by grabbing a hold of the goalpost is going to be assessed here on the kickoff.
We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Mr. Palomalo?
Yeah.
You need any help?
Mm-mm.
You want my Coke Zero?
Nah.
Really? You can have it.
Coke Zero and
Okay.
a smile.
We're Coke brand managers. Coke Zero stole our taste, and they are not stealing our commercial.
Hey, that was for me.
Is he coming? Is he coming?
Coke Zero adds life. Have a Coke
Hey, kid.
Zero and a smile.
Cats.
Da, 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 da.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 34-0 after that 29-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Bryson Thomas. The celebration afterwards, the ICC player jumped on the goalpost and tried to swing around it, looking like my buddy Levi, also known as Hot Sauce, out there on that goalpost. So just getting a little too carried away, so they're going to march it back here, and they'll be kicking off from the 20 in this situation.
Yeah, you got to keep emotions under control. Look, you want to celebrate, and this, heck, you're up 34-0 here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, but you still got to keep your composure about you enough to where you don't get those types of penalties. So ICC backed up and kicking off at the 20 here, kicking it deep, and we'll see what kind of return we get.
So Coahoma will take it at about the 16-yard line, breaks a tackle, gets to the outside, and a nice return.
Yeah, nice return. We almost got him back there. Had two guys back there on the kick coverage there that almost got to him, but he was able to break it out. Good field position, good start here for Coahoma. Again, with still plenty of time left for them to get it in the end zone or score before half.
5:07 to go until halftime. We still do have that 2-minute timeout to go before we get there.
And all three timeouts.
34-0 ICC with the lead, 5:07 to go. Out of the shotgun, handoff in the backfield are the Tigers. Going to be stacked up and dropped. Maybe a gain of one on the play.
Yeah, just one is what they're giving him out there. Really short game, him falling forward there. So going to be 2nd and 9.
So as Brad mentioned, 2nd down and 9 to go now here for the Tigers. Homecoming here at ICC. Hines is up 14-10 over Jones. That's a big-time matchup going on there in the South. Going to load up and throw, chunking it downfield, and just a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's all he could do with it, and gladly he got it too far, Mr. Ingram, because we had double coverage back there. But we had pressure on him. There's really no throw. I mean, nothing for him to do but do what he did, chunk it over him and hope for the best that nobody was going to run under and catch it.
Good defense. As Brad mentioned, we had them covered with a defensive back and a safety. Good coverage by the Indians.
Northwest leading Southwest. 4:05 to play in the second quarter. That score 14-0. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and a long 9. Dropping back to pass. Indians bringing pressure once again. Loads up, throws downfield. Jump ball and nearly caught it. My goodness.
I gave up on it, I'll be honest with you.
I thought that one was out of bounds.
I did too. I thought that was what he was trying to do because we had great coverage on him. We were right there with him every step, and that was his only throw. And, man, he almost brought it down for Coahoma, but didn't. So they're throwing the ball, Mr. Ingram, which is giving us plenty of time if we want to get another score before half.
Well, Luke Boland, if he don't play basketball, they may want to think about signing him up. He's listed at 6'1", but my goodness, the hops he just showed on that one. So another Little Caesars punt opportunity coming up. 4:22 to go here, and looks like we may have a timeout taken by Coahoma. Maybe not have enough people on the field here. Or the play clock was running down. Thank you, Raphael.
Yeah, it looks like we're going into extra innings with the in L.A. It's end of the ninth, 1-1 game still with the Phillies and the Dodgers. For y'all watching the NLDS, again, the Cubs and Brewers will start here probably in about another few minutes. Giants still up on the Eagles. Start of the second quarter, 13-10. And, again, Jackson Dart getting some playing time there. Mr. Ingram's happy about that. And Tulane up 9-0 in the second quarter over East Carolina. 9-0 there with 2 minutes left in the second quarter for some college football action right there.
Thank you, Brad. We appreciate that.
Well, don't get facetious with me all of a sudden. That was as big of a facetious comment as I've ever heard you say.
I appreciate your effort.
And I cannot believe you do that.
I listened to you.
I listened to you because I didn't know what that word meant.
I don't really know what it means either.
It sounds important.
You got one of them word of the day calendars.
I do.
4th down and 9. Little Caesars punt coming on here for the Tigers. Good snap. Indians bring pressure, nearly block it.
Should have been blocked. Get away.
It's going to hit and roll, and a good punt there. And the Indians will have it with 4:14 to go, including all 3 timeouts and that 2-minute timeout. And so ICC will have it now, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, again, you wouldn't. I know Coach Macon would love to get another score on the board here, at least before half. See where that could take it when we start the second half. So I'm sure he does still have all of his starters back out there. But it sure would be nice to come back out in the second half without your starters out there, potentially. But we'll see if we get to that point. ICC now still has to go a long distance here to get it to the end zone.
Bailey in the shotgun. Allen back in the game at running back. Handoff is to Allen. He's going to fight his way forward, and Minimum pickup there, maybe at best.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good defensive stop right there by Coahoma on their end. Of course, we've been able to run the ball all night, and definitely have been, and been running it all over them. I know we don't have any official stats in front of us at this point. We'll have some of those at half, but it'd be interesting to see what ICC's racked up rushing thus far on the night when it get to halftime.
Well, we're just 4 yards away from 100.
Well, look at that. Adam Gore has them back there.
As Bailey tosses that one forward and is caught, and the Indians moving the ball well. That's going to be pushing us over 140 yards passing now in the game.
So good equal representation right there.
Running and passing.
And
we're throwing short passes, and our receivers are catching the ball, getting extra yards after they catch it.
So this is going to be a 3rd and short, Adam.
Yeah, 3rd down. Let's call it a long 2 here for the Indians. Once again, taking their time. Rarely do they get in the huddle. As they're huddling up now, they'll break the huddle here. 3:15 to go until halftime. Shotgun formation. And give is going to be to Allen. Now cuts it back up the middle. Has a 1st down and then some across the 40 and down just shy of the 45.
Man, good running right there. Good blocking up front. That's all you can say. You put that combo together and you're going to have that success. And that's what they had right there. Etowamba full success with Mike L. Allen right there running the ball and getting the 1st down.
Brad, we got 2:45 left to halftime. We got all 3 timeouts, 2-minute stoppage. We got plenty of time. We can keep running the ball. Just keep running.
That's what the Indians try to do there. Allen slips a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Now it's going to be a foot race down the sideline. What an impressive run by Allen.
Yeah, he got out of that over there. Coahoma was penetrating up on that outside edge over there on our far edge on the other side of Coahoma's sidelines, and he was able to get through it. And then once he did, man, he had some green grass in front of him and was able to pick up a big gain there.
So another 1st down being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. So the Indians will probably let this one run down to the 2-minute warning here. Now they're actually going to try to get the snap off before they do. And Allen's going to get the carry again this time, just a simple surge forward. And that will take us to the 2-minute mark and the timeout. Timeout on the field. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Also want to thank State Farm Insurance agent Brandon Poland for sponsoring tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. He's located right there on South Adams Street. Look for that full house door. If you don't know what that is, that's just simply a red door there on his office on South Adams Street. 2nd down and 8 now is the situation here for the Indians. Tight end in motion now, and the give is no, it's going to be a quick pass out. Trying to run the screen pass, and it's going to be incomplete. The officials taking forever to blow the whistle there.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete forward pass.
And everybody but you guys saw that.
Yeah, what a job down there. I was looking to ICC cheerleaders are doing, and that in between quarter, on that 2-minute timeout, the DJ started playing, and man, they were really putting on a good show down there, and tossing those young ladies up. I mean, I don't know how they do it. I know you've done it before, Mr. Raymond, when you were a cheerleader in college.
Right.
But, man, they did. They really did a fantastic job. Good job to Bryant Nichols and staff down there.
What a great crowd tonight.
3rd down and 8 now for the Indians. Branch is in motion. Shotgun. Plenty of time to throw. Now it's going to let it fly downfield, and is it caught? Yes, it is.
Is it? And what he did is basically he read his quarterback. He saw his quarterback was having to roll out to his left, got that Coahoma player down, but he saw that his quarterback was going to the left because that play called for that receiver to come across the field over the middle. And once he saw that, he stopped Mr. Ingram and went back with his quarterback, so that got him open and the receiver for the first down.
Injury timeout on the field. Let's take the injury timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions.
Now let's go and keep going.
Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta.
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, ready. 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
Welcome back. Let's head down to the sideline. Coach Kurt, tell us what you told us during the break.
Yes, the injured player number 40 for Coahoma is up and off, but our center lost his helmet, so Dozier, 78, is coming in. He's took a few snaps with Coach over here on the sideline. He's going to be our new center.
That sideline update being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. So out of the shotgun is Bailey, new center in the game. No issue with the exchange there. Allen bounces it to the outside, tries to cut back to the inside. Is going to be tackled after a minimum gain on the play.
Yeah, minimum gain, but it is gain there. It's going to be a third, Mr. Ingram. Second.
Second down. 2nd and 8. Clock is running. We got all 3 timeouts. 1:20 left in the ball until halftime. Again, the score, ICC 34, Coahoma 0.
And so it will be a 2nd down and 8 to go here.
Phillips is back in the game at center.
Shotgun formation. Bailey, plenty of time to throw. Now he's going to scramble out of the pocket. Just want to simply drop that one off to Allen, and Allen heard the footsteps coming, and that's actually going to be a pass for a loss of about 4 on the play.
Do you call timeout here, guys?
I don't think so. I think Coach Macon, he mentioned in the pregame, you know, he wanted to kind of be respectful about this game.
I agree. That's a
and
good
so
move.
I don't
Good
think he's
move.
really trying to take a shot at the end zone or anything here late in the contest. Now, he might do it here before halftime, but pretty much has been kind of, I mean, just vanilla, if you will, on offense on these last few plays.
And I respect what he's doing a lot.
Bailey dropping back to pass pressure. And he's caught over the middle, and the pass is complete. Now you take the timeout.
Yeah, you take a timeout, and that's a first down.
As that does move the chains. As Jackson reels that one in inside the 10 down to the 6. And it is a timeout taken here by ICC. We will keep it here and remind you to stay with us here at halftime. We'll have the homecoming festivities going on. And, guys, you've kind of talked about it. What a week it's been. It's always been a great week, homecoming week, but such a fun week for our students.
Yeah, it really has. You know, I know our student activities crew works hard. Anna Brooks Stevens and Eli Ward work hard all week to provide homecoming activities on both campuses for our students, and they did that leading off with the homecoming dance again on Monday. And then, of course, everything culminated. You had the laser tag, you had all the eatings, you had chicken filet, you had all this kind of stuff, you had donuts, you had lunches, all this kind of stuff. So it's been great. But then again, it led up to today. You and Mr. Upton have a lot of big responsibilities, Mr. Ingram, and what y'all did today for this celebration.
Well, of course, we had the homecoming award ceremony today, the honorees, Athletic Hall of Fame, Jamaica Hoskins, outstanding basketball player, Mike Sullivan, our longtime soccer coach, came back. He's a Athletic Hall of Fame. The Young Alumnus of the Year, Philip Faulkner from Amory. Distinguished Service Award, Randy Kelly from Three Rivers, does a lot for the college, a lot for a lot of people. And Alumnus of the Year was Mitch Waycaster. Mitch could not be here tonight. His daughter came, Jill Waycaster, and the family came and honored Mitch. So what a great night. These 5 people got the awards, very well deserved.
1st and goal from the 6. Bailey throws it to the corner of the end zone. Jump ball. Is it caught?
It was caught, but I don't know if he's in.
Yes, it is. And touch. No.
Saying he's out, I think. I couldn't tell if he was in or not. Coach Kirk, did you see it?
Yeah, he caught the ball.
Yeah, he was out.
He's out.
Yeah, looking at the Little Caesars replay, he never landed in bounds.
I knew he caught it. I just couldn't tell if he had a foot down or not from up here.
We're going.
ICC is challenging the Coahoma field.
Don't challenge that. That's going to be a wasted challenge.
Is under video review.
I wish I wouldn't have deleted the replay now. So let's just go back and see if I
about
can.
half his body was out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't
foot
think
down. He was airborne.
Yeah, I'm saying he was still in the air. Let me see if I can get this queued up. So let's see if I can find it here. All right, here we go. Nope, that's not going to be what I'm looking for. So you guys will get to watch this live here as I try to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Well, again, going back while Adam's looking, and we got some time here, but again, a great day of festivities. Homecoming court now is lined up. Of course, they will be presented at halftime. Those folks find awards that you mentioned earlier, Mr. Ingham, that was given out in a ceremony at 4 o'clock today, but then at pregame, they were honored on the field. Our homecoming court will be honored on the field at halftime. Should be a little fireworks display, too. Had a pep rally last night on campus, Wednesday night pep rally. Wonderful event there. And, again, Ryan Todd and his crew doing an excellent job with the band to get them ready for tonight. It's big. You had the choir performing down there, pregame, alma mater singing the national anthem. Again, just so much goes at the physical plant. Man,
they've done a super job.
Super job all week. What they've done, they've had to set up, take down, move chairs, move tables. They've done a lot of stuff all week. A lot of things that don't go unnoticed.
Right, we don't get to see it. But the last 4 days, it's been action-packed. I think some of the students even went to classes during these last 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
It's been unbelievable.
It has.
It was Mike wasn't working, but the calling the field's upheld, so we lost the challenge.
Yeah.
And timeout.
I got 10 seconds, 10.9 seconds.
We got one timeout left, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because he took a timeout on that.
Right.
So you got 10. Well, you lost a time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So 10.9 seconds left here, 34-0. It is second down. See what ICC does here with it. See if they go back to the air for a quick strike. You do have the timeout left. You could try to run it one play, in my opinion.
Out of the shotgun, it is going to be a give to Allen. Allen's going to muscle his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians.
Basically off that left side right there, that left tackle opened up a hole, Mr. Ingram. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to put it up, us up 40-0 before the extra point.
Great job, offensive line, but we don't realize how good Michael Allen is. 5'9", 205 pounds, runs low to the ground. I'm not going to call out the name. He ran over a linebacker in the end zone for a touchdown.
So Allen, that's going to be his first rushing touchdown of the night.
Got the extra point. Burciaga's lining up for the extra point here to make it 41-0.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. We'll keep it here with just 6.2 seconds to go until halftime. ICC up 41-0. And, of course, for those fans that do not know, the mercy rule, if you will, is 38. So there will be a running clock to start the second half. And, guys, I'm not saying this for sure, but I think this might be the first time since the rule has been in place that we actually have that going in our favor.
I don't know the answer to that. I'd love to sit here and help you out with that, Adam.
It's a conversation piece.
My memory is not that good. I'm still having trouble remembering what I ate for lunch today, so much less if that's happened here.
But he is listening to it.
Yes.
He is listening.
I am listening to you, Adam, and I'm responding.
He is responding. I like it.
Well, the good thing is when we go into the mercy rule, that means also one of the play-by-play crew has to drop off, so I'll let you guys take over in the second half as well. Getting ready for this guaranteed bank kickoff, and it's going to be kind of angled towards the sideline hit, and it's going to roll away from the return man, taking it about the 8-yard line over the middle of the field. He's going to be hit and dropped. Another nice return by Coahoma, and that will end the first half of play. 41-0 ICC with the lead. We'll take a break and come back with more of halftime. Little Caesars halftime report coming your way right after this.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Hey, Saquon! We ran here? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it looks like we're getting ready for our homecoming festivities. 41-0 is your score here at halftime. Guys, real quick, your thoughts on the first half.
Yeah, I mean, everything you'd ask for and more. To be honest with you, for Etowamba, not for Coahoma, sadly, for them, but Etowamba wanted this. This is what they wanted. They wanted to control the clock. They wanted to control it on the offensive side. They've done so. You get a 41-0 lead. I know that's what Coach Macon was looking for. You've controlled the ground game, and, hey, you've also picked up air yards and able to control this to where now they're able to come out in the second half with a running clock. If ICC is able to keep this above 38, they'll keep that running clock going throughout the second half.
Great job. We're talking about our offense, and like our offensive line's played outstanding, running backs running hard, but our defense has stepped up again, Brad. They've allowed, I think, less than 100 yards tonight in the first half. We got a 41-0 lead at halftime. Good job by the entire football team.
We'll take another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have our homecoming festivities here from Fulton. 41-0 ICC with the lead at the break.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Hey, Saquon! We ran here? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, just moments away from our homecoming festivities here from Fulton. ICC leads at 41-0. We'll take you to the field here in a few moments as big crowd here tonight in Fulton. As we'll wait and get the homecoming festivities coming your way here, as we'll take you to the field. And for those that would like to watch, it is live on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the red channel. As you hear the student section cheering out there, as trying to wait to get everything started here. As that was extremely loud. Someone dropped something in front of us. Not doing a good job of stalling right now, as looks like they're ready to go in this situation. As the crowning of the homecoming queen will come your way here shortly from Fulton. And I believe we're ready to start now.
Please direct your attention to Eaton Field as we continue our celebration of Homecoming 2025. Presenting the 2025 Homecoming Court at Itawamba Community College. Fulton campus freshman maid, Audrey Kate McCullough of Pontotoc. Audrey is majoring in radiologic technology at ICC. Her activities and honors include Indian Delegation, Fashion Tribe, and she is an active member of the Baptist Student Union. A 2025 graduate of North Pontotoc High School, Audrey participated on the varsity cheer team, Viking ambassador, Mu Alpha Theta, selected for Hall of Fame, president of HOSA, Beta Club, senior class president, 2024 football queen, and 2025 Miss North Pontotoc. She is a member of Friendship Baptist Church. Audrey enjoys volunteering in her community as a member of the Pontotoc Juniorettes Club, a division of the Pontotoc Women's Club. Her parents are Darby and Beth McCuller. Audrey is escorted by her father. Our Fulton campus freshman maid, Audrey Kate McCuller. Fulton campus freshman maid, Landry Adele Kent of New Albany. Landry is a 2025 graduate of New Albany High School, where she was a member of the Student Council as Student Body President, Miss New Albany High School, and Homecoming Queen. She was a member of the cheer team and New Albany track and field team, where she was 3-time state runner-up and track and field athlete of the year. She is majoring in education at ICC, where she is a member of the Indian Delegation, Student Activities Board Executive, Game Day Crew, at-large representative for the Student Government Association, and Fashion Tribe Executive. Landry attends Hillcrest Baptist Church. She is the daughter of Jonathan and Amanda Kent. Her escort is her grandfather, Kenneth Kent. Fulton campus freshman maid, Landry Kent. Tupelo campus freshman maid, Maddie Kate Ellis of Shannon. Maddie Kate, a 2025 graduate of Tupelo High School, is an education major at ICC. Her activities while at Tupelo High School included Vice President of HOSA, National Honor Society, Red Cross, and the National Technical Honor Society. She is a member of the Old Union Baptist Church, where she serves as a Sunday school teacher and sings in the praise team. Maddie Kate is the daughter of Matthew Stephen and Bethany Ann Ellis. She is escorted by her father. Tupelo campus freshman maid, Maddie Kate Ellis. Tupelo campus freshman maid, Kaylee Baggett of Hamilton. Kaylee is majoring in nursing at ICC. She is a 2025 graduate of Hamilton High School, where she was a member of the cheer team as captain of the Diamond Girls, charter member of the Key Club, Beta Club, HOSA, and National Technical Honor Society. At ICC, she is an active member of Indian Delegation. She enjoys giving back to her community through volunteering with the Hamilton Sports Association. Her parents are Tim and Christina Sawyer. She is being escorted by her stepfather, Tim. Your Tupelo campus freshman maid, Kaylee Baggett. Fulton campus sophomore maid, Josie Adeline Warren of Pontotoc. Josie is a 2024 graduate of Pontotoc High School, where her activities included cheer, color guard, band, yearbook, Beta Club, and National Society of High School Scholars. She is a graphic design major at ICC. And her activities include member of the All-American Band as an Indianette and Pom Squad, Indian Delegation, Art Club, and Phi Theta Kappa. She enjoys biking the Tanglefoot Trail in her free time. She is the daughter of Doug and Amanda Warren, and she is being escorted by her father. Our Fulton campus sophomore maid, Josie Warren of Pontotoc. Fulton campus sophomore maid, Anna Kate Crenshaw of Hatley. Anna Kate is majoring in communication at ICC, where she is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, an orientation leader, Indian Delegation, the Mirror Yearbook editor, game day crew, Sigma Tau Delta, and a Fashion Tribe executive. She is a member of the Baptist Student Union, where she serves as a family group leader. The daughter of Chris and Lori Crenshaw, Anna Kate is a 2024 graduate of Hatley High School. Among her many honors and activities at HHS, she was an ALC delegate, member of Beta Club, FCA, National Honor Society of High School Scholars, captain of the volleyball team, and member of the National Honor Society. Anna Kate is a member of Hatley Missionary Baptist Church, and she is being escorted by her father, Chris. Our Fulton campus sophomore maid, Anna Kate Crenshaw. Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Destiny Trice of Tupelo. Destiny, who is a middle college student, will be a 2026 graduate of Tupelo High School, where she is a member of the two-time state champion Lady Golden Wave basketball team. While at ICC, she has earned membership in the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and Sigma Kappa Delta, the English Honor Society, as well as Student Government Association representative. Destiny enjoys volunteering to feed the homeless through All Saints Episcopal Church, and she attends Morning Star Missionary Baptist Church. She is the daughter of Terrell and Jasmine Trice, and she is being escorted by her father. Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Destiny Trice. Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Anna Lauren Glasson of New Albany. A 2024 graduate of Ingomar Attendance Center, Anna Lauren is majoring in education at ICC. Her activities and honors include Sigma Kappa Delta, Phi Theta Kappa, and Indian delegation. At Ingomar, she was a member of the basketball and volleyball teams, Beta Club, FCA, Math and Science Club, and a member of the Union County Theater Group. She attends Liberty Baptist Church, where she serves as a Sunday school teacher and member of the Mission Outreach Team. She is the daughter of Chad and Christy Glasson, and she is being escorted by her father. Tupelo campus sophomore maid, Anna Lauren Glasson. Now introducing the 2025 Homecoming King and Queen. Itawamba Community College Homecoming King, Jacoby Walker of Aberdeen. Jacoby is a business major at ICC and serves as a dedicated student worker in the Office of Admissions and Registrar, and he's an active member of Men of Excellence. He is a 2024 graduate of Aberdeen High School, where he was a member of Beta Club, Highest Honors, Student Government, the 20-plus ACT Club, Superintendent's Advisory Council, Mayor's Youth Council, and Mr. Aberdeen High School. Jacoby is an active member of Pleasant Grove Church. He is your Itawamba Community College Homecoming King, Jacoby Walker. The 2025 Homecoming Queen, Shelby Rhiannon Sullivan of Hamilton. Shelby is a communication major at ICC, where her activities and honors include President of the Student Government Association, Vice President of Indian Delegation, Vice President for PR for Phi Theta Kappa, President of the Trading Post Food Pantry, BSU Worship Leader, and a member of Sigma Kappa Delta. She serves as an Indianette in the All-American Marching Band and part of the concert band. Shelby is a 2024 graduate of Hamilton Attendance Center, where she was involved in numerous activities and received several honors. Shelby is an active member of Center Hill Baptist Church and is the daughter of Jonathan and Chastity Sullivan. Shelby is escorted by the Homecoming King, Jacoby Walker. Your 2025 Homecoming Queen, Shelby Sullivan, and her Homecoming King, Jacoby Walker. ICC's President, Dr. Jay Allen, will present Jacoby and Shelby with their crowns. Sydney Palmer of Tupelo, Student Government Association, Fulton Campus Vice President, and Landon Long of Pontotoc will assist in the presentation. Congratulations to the 2025 Homecoming Court at Itawamba Community College.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Saquon Barkley can't wait to try Little Caesars' new cheesesteak crazy puffs for only $3.99.
Can I take a little nibble?
Let me show the delicious sliced steak and onions first.
Now?
Okay, you deserve it. Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won the Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won the Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leading it 41-0 over Coahoma at the break. We're going to take you to the field one more time for the ICC All-American Band. So be sure and enjoy this performance here as ICC leading homecoming 41-0 over Coahoma.
In 1969, Mars Bonfire's song Born to Be Wild became Steppenwolf's #1 hit after it featured in the movie Easy Rider. Now get your motor running and jump into the wild. The journey into the wild continues and the energy is about to break loose. Get ready for raw power, adrenaline, and attitude as we feature the Indianettes with Nickelback's 2005 hard rock hit, Animals. As the pulse of the jungle transforms into the rush of the sea, get ready for a surge of power beneath the waves with Heart's 1977 fierce, hard-driving hit, Barracuda, highlighting our percussion section. Now we take you deep into untamed urban territory where the wild comes alive. Get ready to lose yourself in the iconic rock anthem by Guns N' Roses. This is Welcome to the Jungle. Only the bold survive. Let's hear it for your ICC All-American Marching Band. Drum majors are Shaylee Weeks of Amory, Peyton Snyder of North Pontotoc, Isaac Jones of Starkville, and Caleb Wood from Tupelo.
Pizza, pizza.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Thanks, Saquon!
We ran here? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from the start of the second half. ICC and Coahoma, 41-0. ICC with the lead here at the half. They've added more time to the clock, and that's a good thing because, Jim, you just can't get settled over there,
I'm
can
having
you?
trouble with my microphone.
I don't know what's going on with him over
Let
here.
Brad handle it.
I'm tore up right now with Mr. Ingram. I'm going to have to get in the corner over here and get these cords out for him.
All right, now. We're rolling.
All right, guys, your thoughts on the first half?
Again, I think we did an excellent job that first half. We did exactly what Coach Macon had wanted to do and what he talked to us about in the pregame interview. And so as far as, I think he's happy. I'm going to say he's totally happy coming out in that first, he was totally happy coming out in the second half with the way his team played in the first half, offensively and defensively.
No doubt about it, Brad. And I want us to come out with energy here. Yes, we got a huge lead, just 41-0. Let's still play good, clean football. Play like we played the first half. And end this homecoming week on a great note.
Just looking at some first half stats, ICC had 44 plays for 311 yards. Coahoma 19 plays for 61 yards. Looking at that, ICC 169 yards passing, 17 of 20 for Dale J. Bailey. It was 4 of 8 for, 41 yards passing for Coahoma. ICC 142 yards on the ground on 24 rushing attempts. For Coahoma, 20 rushing yards on 11 attempts there. For penalties, well, they finally stopped throwing flags after they threw the first 8 in the first 8 plays.
Correct.
They haven't thrown any since then, but guys, just total dominance by the Indians. 24 first downs to 4 first downs for Coahoma, 13 by the air, 9 on the ground, 2 by penalty for the Indians.
Yeah, and I want to mention what a great halftime performance by Ryan Todd, Christy Griffith, and crew on the band. Did a fabulous job, and then of course the presentation of our homecoming court. Proud of them, what they were able to accomplish, and it's a process. To become a member of the homecoming court, you get nominated, and then you go through a voting process by your peers, and so excellent. Kudos to them. Excellent job for those students for what they've accomplished and able to accomplish tonight. They're still here. They're probably going to go around and start signing some autographs here shortly. But a band, again, a phenomenal performance here at halftime on halftime night. And as I mentioned, there was going to be some fireworks. And what did we have? We had some firecrackers,
Did have some fireworks. John Bowen show up and help us again?
I did. Was that John Bowen on those firecrackers?
It was, by the way. I was going to mention that. John Bowen said that he was going to fly in out of Dorsey International tonight with the with the fireworks. He's been out and about, and he's a spokesperson for Sodexo. Yes. He's got that new clothing line out that says Fueled by Sodexo. So if you want to buy one of those shirts, stop by the print shop here on ICC. But, John Bowen, appreciate him doing that. I know he's got to rush back to Dorsey International because he's got to fly out and watch the Rebels play tomorrow. Are they playing tomorrow?
No, but
Saturday. Saturday.
He may say he's playing tomorrow.
Well, he likes to get to the games early so he can get his first pick of seat.
I'm sorry.
He does. So excellent job by John Bowen, and man, to turn that thing around, flying in from Dorsey International, that's tough. So good job by John. ICC will be kicking off here to start the second half.
We'll also give you some Renaissance scoreboard updates as the kick is going to be taken at the 20-yard line. Now he's going to try to break to the outside. He's got a convoy in front of him, breaks a tackle, gets a hold, and no flag. And that will finally be run out of bounds at about the 35. Well, the clock will continue to run here with the new rule. As we'll give you some scoreboard updates. Colin leading Pearl River 29-7. And non-conference play, Northwest is up 28-7 over Southwest. Holmes is leading Delta 34-0. That one at halftime.
And that's who we play next Thursday.
Yes,
Adam.
a big ball game next week
and
there.
Let's be honest, we will both probably come in undefeated in the North, so it'll be a big ball game next Thursday night at Holmes.
Pistol formation. Handoff is going to be to the lone back in the backfield, and the Indians stuffed that one up.
No doubt they did. And another scoreboard update. I was trying to keep people informed. In NLDS, looks like the Dodgers are going to take it home. They did finally win at 11, 2-1, beat the Phillies. So that's a 3-1 advantage there. So the Dodgers will be moving on to face the winner of the Cubs and the Brewers in the NLCS, whenever that is. Cubs and Brewers have started, and the Cubs are up 3-0 in the bottom of the second.
Coahoma rolling out to pass on the far side of the field. Pass is in and out of the hands of the receiver, thrown behind him, just couldn't reel that one in.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, Adam.
Gulf Coast up 13-3 over East Central at halftime.
Looks like we've got a late hit on the quarterback. It was close, but I believe they're going to call personal foul on the Indians.
Personal foul.
And that is going to be the case there, so that will be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. For those that are watching on letsgoicctv.com, you see the clock continue to roll. That is not a mistake. Once teams get up by 38 and maintain that 38-point lead, the clock will continue to roll. That is the mercy rule in the league here. And so now Coahoma will have the ball at midfield. First down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Pistol formation, H-back to the left of the quarterback. Play action fake, pressure up the middle. Indians flush him out of the pocket. Now he's going to try to run. Nothing there. And the Indians had him for a sack, but slips a tackle. Nels will run out of bounds, and eventually, what a nifty run there.
A lot going on there, again, like I say, but what a good job he did in the backfield back there, the Coahoma quarterback. Man, he ran a long way and was able to get the first down out of it. So good job by Coahoma, and they've moved the ball and moved the chains.
So it'll be first down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Staying in that pistol formation. H-back just offset to the left of the quarterback. Snap, and it's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he is going to be tackled and hit as he crosses the 35 down to about the 33-yard line on a pretty good carry there on first down.
Yeah, we were able to grab him right there and make the tackle. Had not, it would have been a bigger gain there, but took that one up the middle and found yardage there, and so a good gain on first down for Coahoma.
Brad, I know it's 41-0, and we're in control of this game, but Coahoma's come out here with a little fire here in the third quarter. Give them credit for not giving up.
Once again in that pistol formation, a little confusion, but the handoff, maybe even the delay kind of helped them a little bit that time as the Indians over pursue. And now Coahoma, much like they started the game, guys, picking it up in chunks and now marching down the field on one of their best, not one of their best, their best drive of the night.
No doubt about it, Adam.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see, and I don't know, have we looked or paid attention, any of us, enough to know if we got reserves in?
We've had some reserves in already, yes.
Okay.
So we'll be first down and 10 here for the Tigers. They're going to pitch it out wide. Good block to seal the edge. Now cuts it back across the middle. It's going to be a foot race.
Over pursuit.
Makes a man miss, and this is going to be a touchdown run for the Tigers.
Over pursuit right there. Of course, a lot of misses right there by Etowamba. A lot of teachable moments for some reserves. But, again, kudos to Coahoma for what they're doing. He should have been tackled, but kudos to them.
So the clock will stop now with 10:32 to go here in the third quarter. Awaiting the extra point attempt here for the Tigers. 41-6 now is your score in favor of the Indians. Awaiting the snap. It's a good one. The hold was kind of a hesitant hold that time, but still able to get that one through. Extra point is good. 41-7. ICC with the lead. 10:32 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank. We're a community.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Thanks, Saquon! We ran here? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 41-7 is your score. 10:32 to go here in the third quarter. ICC with the lead here on homecoming night. As we mentioned, Coahoma, best drive of the night, capped off with a long touchdown run there. And that will now take the clock out of the mercy rule as it will go back to traditional styles of operating here. So waiting the kick here from Coahoma. It's going to be a pop-up kick on the far side of the field, taken at the 23. Up the middle, and he's going to try to jump a guy, but gets his legs clipped out from under him and return to about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Indians.
Yeah, it looks like we've got our reserve linemen coming in because I'm looking at our starters down there. And, again, nothing wrong with that, not saying anything, but getting some guys, some good playing time, which is good for them too, in the event you ever need them. But you provide some depth and, who knows what it'll lead to. So, again, good to get some guys some playing time that normally don't get it.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 being brought to you by Renaissance Bank.
Going to have a new quarterback and running back, all new out there.
I was trying to say who the quarterback
was. So that is
was.
going to be Randall at running back. This is going to be number 1.
That's what I'm
is
saying.
That Branch in at quarterback?
Is it not? And that's Dylan Johnson.
Dylan Johnson.
Defensive back, plays quarterback also.
Okay, so that is going to be there. Okay. That's the reason why I don't like double numbers.
Yeah, Dylan Johnson, correct, yeah.
So Dylan Johnson in at quarterback, as that's going to be a give to Randall. Johnson getting his first snaps at quarterback because it was Woolley who got the snaps at Delta. So a loss of 1 on the carry that time by Randall. And miscommunication this time, and Coahoma's going to get him for another loss. So a loss of about 2 on the play there.
Yeah, busted play right there from the get-go. Miscommunication, or the quarterback and the tailback weren't on the same page right there. Quarterback took the snap there and turned one way, and tailback went the other.
So this is going to be a 3rd down and 12 situation here for the Indians. Well, that was a very favorable spot. Thought they lost about 3 on the play, but they're only going to say a loss of 1. So 3rd down and 12. Indians leading 41-7 here over Coahoma. Dropping back, wanting to throw. Plenty of time over the middle, and it's caught.
Yeah, good snag right there by
that was Holiday. On the reception, the crossing route, but not enough to move the chains. A gain of about 4 on the play. So it'll be a 4th down and short 8 now. And this will be the first time tonight the Indians have had to punt in the contest.
Well, he needed a little action.
He does need some action.
Little Caesars would like it as well, as they can get a sponsorship shout out there as flag on the play.
Timeout. Coahoma.
So Coahoma is going to take a timeout here. Don't know if they didn't have the right personnel on the field there, as we'll keep it here real quick. And guys, you look at it, ICC up 41-7. Let's kind of just recap the scoring on the evening. It was a 7-yard touchdown pass to Nate Branch from Dale J. Bailey. That was on the first drive of the night, 7-0 ICC. The second drive of the night ended in a 13-yard touchdown pass from Bailey to Marcellus Jackson. And then it was a 4-yard touchdown pass from Bailey to Branch, 21-0 ICC to start the second quarter. And then Foster ran it in from 6 yards. A missed extra point made it 27-0 in favor of the Indians. Bryson Thomas returned a fumble, 29 yards for a touchdown. Mikael Allen tacked on a 6-yard touchdown run. That made it 41-0 at halftime. And then that 24-yard touchdown run by Coahoma made it 41-7. 10:32 to go here in the third. So Little Caesars punt coming up here for ICC. Low snap, kind of rolls back, but no pressure. Plenty of time to put a foot into this one, and what a foot he put into it. Fair catch taken, and Coahoma will have it at the 20.
Well, the bigger thing that he did there was he fielded a ground ball,
and then made a great punt.
And then made a good punt out of it. But when that football is not like a baseball or basketball. That thing's oblong, obviously, as we know. And for him to field that cleanly, that was tough. That was the biggest challenge on that end. But he was able to get that. He did a tremendous job of fielding it and then able to get the punt off. And what a tremendous punt it was, and flip the field. Like you said, Coahoma's going to have it on their own 20. They're on 20 now.
So first down and 10 now for Coahoma. Ball is on the 20. They're moving right to left on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk 101.9 FM. Play action. Quarterback wanting to roll out. Pressure coming. Now he's going to try to run to avoid it. He will. Tries to get a block upfield and will eventually be ran out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Great scramble that time by Watson.
Well, the defense went one way, obviously, and the offense was over there and on that side. And so the quarterback just kind of rolled out to this left, saw it, green grass was wide open. Coahoma had one guy out there and put a great block on our DB. And so, again, positive yardage, positive gain, another first down for Coahoma.
Once again, first downs being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Inside 8 minutes ago now here in the third quarter, ICC up 41-7 here on homecoming. A little miscommunication as he went to hand it off. Nobody there, but it worked perfect as the Indians just cannot seem to wrap up at that line of scrimmage. And another big gain there for the Tigers.
Yeah, ICC defender lost a helmet, so he'll have to come off for a play. Can't tell who that is right now.
So it'll be a first down and 10 for Coahoma.
Still can't tell. Numbers kind of.
And ICC looks like they're going to want to take a timeout. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them so we can all regroup. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no others, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 101.9.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 41-7, ICC with the lead. 7:28 to go here in the third quarter. ICC getting a few more starters back in, our first teamers, I should say, back into the game here, as Coahoma has just been ripping it off in chunks against some of the reserves. This time it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and yep, you can tell a big difference there on that defensive line that time. Little to no gain on the play.
Yeah, got a little activity downfield. They stopped it pretty quick. You had an old lineman blocking a guy out.
Oral Gray.
It was Oral Gray, I think. Yeah. Out pretty deep there. Excuse me. But officials did a good job of stopping that one, getting in the way. Minimal gain there, as you mentioned, Adam, as you could tell, a little difference now as ICC does have their starters back out there, or majority of them that I'm seeing.
2nd and 8, scores 41-7, 6:50, clock running in the third quarter. ICC 41, Coahoma 7.
Coahoma in the shotgun, surveying the defense. Now we'll get the snap. We're going to try to just follow the leader that time on the running back that was pulling across. It was a handoff and a gain of about 3 on the play. So it's going to be a possession down now here for the Tigers with a 3rd down and 5 situation.
Good job by Cole Davis. Made a big tackle there.
Big tackle right there. I mean, man, and he's a monster in there. And what a tackle right there by him to keep that play, keep it there at 3rd down. So it'll be 3rd and 5.
They are 0 for 4 on the night on 3rd down conversions. Going to drop back to pass, looking to throw, plenty of time, and now they're going to be 0 for 4.
Yep, got him in the backfield back there. Good job, good rush, good coverage downfield. So ICC coming back in now, dropping them back 4th. They're on their side of the field, Mr. Ingham. You're in the second half. I'm going to say they go for it, but that's just me.
Good job by Seth Kidd, defensive tackle. I think you're right, Brad. They're going for it. You can see this.
Neither team has tried to convert a 4th down so far in the contest.
Got ICC
Indians offside, so a free play here. They're going to toss it downfield, and
now it'll be 4th and 2.
Yeah, because they skipped that one across, and not one of those situations there. And looks like maybe with a little miscommunication as the quarterback was pointing at his receiver to go deep in that case.
Well, and then normally you teach that. That's just something you're taught, Adam. Your coaches teach that in practice, that if you get that offsides, you get that flag right there, you have that vertical, you just go and throw it up, and I mean, because you're going to get that free play out of it. So that's just something that's kind of taught, and maybe it was just miscommunication there.
So let's call it a 4th down and 3 situation here now for the Tigers. Long 2, short 3. Pistol formation here for Coahoma. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. The Indians had him in the backfield, lost him. He'll scramble for the 1st down and then some, looking for a block, and will slide down. I don't know if he slides, guys. If he keeps running, he might get that one inside the 15.
Very possible, but able to pick up the 1st down. We were right there close to having him in the backfield, Mr. Ingram. The quarterback was able to scramble out of it and get away, saw some green grass, and was able to pick up the 1st down, move the chains again.
So another 1st down here as the ball's going to be out to the 25-yard line. Got a bunch formation on the right side. That's also where the running back is. And that's where they're going to toss it out to, try to get to the outside. That play has worked well tonight for Coahoma. Indians not trying to wrap anybody up. They're just trying to hit him hard. Spins off some missed tackles and picks up the 1st down again.
Well, good blocking right there by Coahoma is all I can say. I mean, really did. They had good blocking on the edge and were able to get that blocking out there where they were able to get the 1st down. Not good tackling either by the Indians.
So another 1st down here for the Tigers. As it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball looks like it's on the 13-yard line. And a bad snap, and
got a flag.
That was
you got to watch that replay.
That was weird. I'm gonna hit that.
Yeah, he turned around and threw it with his hand.
He basically snapped the ball, but didn't snap it, so he picks it up and turns around and tosses it to the quarterback.
Old school style.
I think that's illegal.
That's backyard football style snapping right there.
100% is what that was. Looking at the replay there, he legit did not snap the football.
That's what he called it. Snap infraction.
Yeah, so he just bent down, picked it up, turned around, and tossed it back to his quarterback. Brad, when we call baseball games, I always say when you come to the ball field, you're going to see something you've never seen before.
That's right.
That's the first time I've seen that before.
That's the first time I've seen it, too, but interesting enough.
So now it'll be 1st down and 15. They fake the toss. Now the quarterback's wanting to run. Drops back, throws over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line by the Indians.
Yeah, good job right there by Etowama. Defense sitting back right there, reading the quarterback. The thing is, he had green grass over here, Mr. Ingram, but when he turned, he had to get his shoulders turned, and when he did, he threw it.
Come on, don't do that, guy. 57 threw 4 punches before they threw the flag finally. He threw punches at the guy on the ground and got up and then threw punches at another player for ICC. Look at the interception on the replay.
It was Landon Richardson, number 8, with the interception.
So Richardson on the interception, a return of about 17 yards on the return. The officials talking this one over, and yeah, you've got to, or actually I'm going to say 16 on the return, but yeah, you've got to excuse that young man from the football game.
Play is over. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the passing team. 15-yard penalty from the end of the interception. Automatic, first down.
They're not excusing him.
I don't know how you don't throw him out of the ball game for throwing punches.
Coach Kirk can go interview.
Yeah. Well, this is a very important mark of the ball game. You see Raphael Henry zoomed in right there with Coach Macon, getting his guys' ear saying, hey, we've got more to lose in this situation if you throw a punch. So don't do that. Let him do whatever he does, get away from the situation. And that was a very smart timeout, basically a timeout taken there by Coach Macon.
Yeah, ICC, Coach Macon knows if any of our players get tossed, and especially get your starters out there, they're not playing next week.
And we need them to play next week, badly.
So 1st and 10 now for the Indians. And it's going to be a give to the running back in the backfield. He's going to get to the outside and a big run there on first down.
Of course, now,
and then he gets hit and tossed over the bench.
And there's another flag.
That was number 8 with the running back. With the run, do you know where he's from?
Calhoun City.
And you see, you watch the end of the run there. He dives over the bench. And I want to say this. We're talking about just the chippiness, but there were 2 guys from Coahoma that immediately jumped up to make sure he was okay after the play. And so that will tack on that. So after that 15-yard run, be another 15 on top of it. And, again, if you're Coach Macon, you've got to preach to your guys right now. Don't lose your cool.
And it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
It is. When football's a physical game, we already know that. It's contact. It's a contact sport. And, Mr. Ingham, if I was standing right here and you were looking over there and I hit you in the back of the head with a 2x4 all of a sudden, you'd be mad.
No doubt about it.
He'd turn red.
He would. Red Hawk.
A handoff again for the Indians, now breaking it to the outside, and another big run there for ICC.
Yeah, great run right there. That's 2 in a row for Mays.
So Mays picks up the first down. We'll move the chains once again. The ball now will head down to the 27-yard line, where to be a first down, being brought to you by Renaissance Bank.
And we still have our backup quarterback in.
And this time he's going to keep it, try to bounce it to the outside, but Coahoma ready for it, as that was Johnson on the carry. And again, more stuff going on after the play, and the officials have got to get this in control.
Well, I couldn't tell. It was almost like, of course, they were talking with each other, blocking and all that, and then all of a sudden one's rolling over another. Coach Kirk may have a better view on it than what I had, but I don't know.
Yeah, the officials.
Yeah, just getting a little testy down here. They were just hard football right there. But it's a great experience for these offensive linemen right here. Our backup offensive linemen, you never know when you're going to need them later in the season.
Now, the referee just went to both head coaches and told them something, hopefully to calm down.
Yeah, a loss of 2 on that last carry. And this next, you've got to throw a flag on the next one. And even if it's called offsetting in this situation, you've got to get the players' attention here. And once again, you just got to be disciplined if you're the Indians. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. ICC up 41-7. Indians with the football. Johnson's going to hand it off to Mays up the middle, breaks a tackle, dives forward.
Good blocking.
And finally get a play with no pushing and shoving going on after the end.
Well, and you got to remember, and I'm not saying anything negative towards Coahoma on this, but they don't have as much to lose, near as much to lose as we do on this situation. Not saying that's the reason they're doing any of this or that they're being chippy, as well as we can refrain from being chippy too. But there again, we have to remember that. That's got to be in the backs of our minds that they, right now, still not having won a game on the season, they don't have near as much to lose as we do should a fight break out or should it get to where someone's ejected.
Johnson still your quarterback here for the Indians. He's going to hand it off to Mays, who cuts it up the middle, has a seam, and it's going to be tripped up at the 10, down, and a big run there for Mays.
Yeah, good tackle right there, but good run.
Good run and good blocking. It's still the second-team offensive line is out there. Blocked well then, Brad, to get them open.
Yeah, and it's good seeing these guys get some playing time. It really is, and that's what Coach Macon had hoped for. And also our backup quarterback and our backup tailbacks are in there. So it's good seeing these backups getting some playing time, also keeping our starters healthy.
So the ball now is, I believe, at the 7-yard line, and it's going to be Mays one more time. This time he's going to hit and be dropped at the 5 as the clock continues to roll here now, 1:20 to go in the third quarter.
And should the Indians get it in the end zone, we'll go back to a running clock.
And so the ball at the 5. Indians in no hurry here, coming up on a minute to play in the third quarter, leading 41-7. Man in motion now for the Indians. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time, and Coahoma just ready for that one, and they drop him back for a loss of 5.
Yeah, I don't know if, it looked like he pulled it, Mr. Ingram, but I don't know.
Pull it.
Did he pull it or intentionally pull it, or was it miscommunication? I couldn't tell. But anyway,
he wanted to run the ball.
He wanted to run it. And that was a bad – and he'll remember that. I'm sure that he probably shouldn't have pulled that one and should have given it to his back, Mays there. But there again, you got a 2nd and 8. You got the clock running. They will have to snap it one more time before –
I believe it's third down, isn't it? Yeah, 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. They still will have to snap it.
So 15 seconds to go now here in the third quarter. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper again this time, and that time looks like Mays did not want to carry the football. And again, a lot of pushing and shoving going on downfield. I'm telling you, if anything breaks out in this one, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the stripes tonight because they have let way too much go there late in the third quarter. 41-7 is your score. ICC with the lead. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutosales.com. That's MetroFordAutosales.com.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions. Now let's go and keep going, keep going. Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta. Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it! And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, ready. 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. ICC leading this one 41-7. As Burciaga will step into the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So 25-yard field goal, good by Eli Burciaga. Jim, you thought you were going to get away with something because your birthday was during an off week. Well, not so fast, my friend.
And it's the annual Jim Ingram birthday celebration.
Pumped. This is so nice of you fellas.
It was last Thursday was his official birthday.
Did you find this bag on the ground?
Well, you know, it's kind of like that orange I gave you that one time. But
it was great. And it's the thought that counts.
Well, it is. And me and Adam came together, Coach
Kirk.
Nice
tape job on a bag that you got at a grocery store that you've been using.
Yeah.
This is so nice.
I really, you know, you're insulting me with the bag. You know, that was an antique bag that my mother had passed down in my family.
This is so exciting.
Well, I'm excited too.
Oh, there's something else in here.
Well, you got to.
Is this a box? If I got some work here?
Well, no, you just got to open and go and see what's in there.
Indians getting set to kick this one off here. They lead it 44-7. Jim, what you got?
Oh, Red Hook shirt. I'm pumped.
He has got the Red Hulk T-shirt, Coach Kirk, up here.
No way.
Oh, my gosh. Probably not my size, but, hey, it's the thought that counts.
Well, I thought so.
Oh,
you can wear that shirt.
I'll wear it. I'm touched. I'm emotionally touched.
The Guaranteed Bank kickoff goes out of bounds as Jim, the Red Hulk Ingram. Is there more?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. I stopped recording.
Now, I know he's going to wonder what this is, but I'm going to show him.
Is this a G-rated?
It is.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's totally G-rated.
This is a cat?
This is that. I think
commode
holder. Yeah, it's a commode. You cover your commode top as well as the tank, and it's got a cat on it.
That is so nice.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That will add to my bathroom.
I have one at home, and I've liked mine, and I thought you would like it. And so it's a cover. You got
some Phillips milk and magnesium, which I probably need right now. No, which is outstanding.
I like milk and magnesium.
And for my corn cushions.
Corn cushions. Who doesn't need a pair of corn cushions?
I need this.
I mean,
this is so nice of y'all.
Well, and then you still got the bag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I hadn't opened the bag. You're right. I'm sorry. I got too excited with the Hulk shirt.
We wanted to get you a cake, and that's what we got you.
You got me a cake?
It's a cake for your birthday. I mean, who has a birthday without a cake? Without a cake?
Probably a discounted because it's a couple of weeks old.
Well, no, it's the thought that counts, and it's your cake, your birthday cake. I tell you what.
Can I get into it?
You take longer to open up something.
See, I'm so excited. I'm so excited and so moved.
Ballgame's going to be over with by the time you get through with it.
Indians get a sack after that gain of 4 on the pass by Coahoma. Loss of 2 on the play, so it'll be a third down and long situation.
Yes, you
that's
got
the cake.
Super moist yellow cake.
I wanted you to have
and
a cake
the rich
for your
and
birthday.
Creamy, that is so nice.
It's the yellow cake with the chocolate icing.
And you know, you gave it to me, and it's nice. And I'll make it myself. That's wonderful. I can make it when I need it.
Well, I wanted you to have a cake. You know, who has a birthday without a cake? So anyway,
thank you, Brad.
Well, and
thank you very much.
Adam,
thank you, Adam. Thank y'all very much.
I mean, hey, happy birthday to you, Mr. Ingram.
That.
And you may need to go check. Coahoma may need some of that milk and magnesia.
Well, Coahoma just strikes on their largest pass play of the night. That converts on the third and long situation, as that was Jeremiah Harris on the reception. And so now Coahoma moves the ball into ICC territory. Indians up 44-7, just now starting here in the fourth quarter.
A yellow cake with chocolate icing with little ice cream is just a Southern tradition.
No doubt about it. Betty Crocker's a name brand. I mean, Brad and Adam went all out. I appreciate their thoughtfulness.
Handoff up the middle to Coahoma. Now, don't check that expiration date, Jim.
I won't check the expiration date.
It was something I had in the cabinet.
That's it.
Clock stops. One of the ICC players' helmets come off, so they'll have to check out of the contest. A gain of 4 on that last carry. It'll bring up a second down and 6 here for Coahoma. So second down and 6 now for the Tigers. Clock rolling, 12:45 to go here in the contest. Handoff, and the Indians make the stop, so it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 3 situation here for Coahoma.
Yeah, good stop right there by Etowamba. Again, the clock is still running. That was a running play, so the clock's still running. Like you say, Adam, going to be a 3rd and short situation for Coahoma. Looks like we got the reserves of defense back in.
I believe we do.
So 3rd down and 3 now for the Tigers. Pistol formation. Looking back to the sideline now to get the play. India's making some changes defensively. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Coming up on 12 minutes to play now. The running back shifting to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback keeper. Indians had a spy on him, but a great block by the pulling guard that time, and that'll be a first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was. Again, you mentioned that. Good job there by the Tigers and the block right out there that they had on that hole that opened up out there on that left edge. So, Okay.
Of course, the runner's forward progress was stopped. He was tackled.
Well, I was supposed to say, I don't really know that there was a question on that, but.
Hey, real quick, guys, got another shout-out. Got to give the Indians on the road with basketball heading to Orlando. Mike driving the bus said the guys got the game on the bus watching and enjoying what they see tonight as the Indians up in this one 44-7. Coahoma racking up some yardage against some of these second and third string guys. And Dr. Allen wants to know, Brad, did you take the cake mix from your mom's house?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't look at the date.
I won't look at the date. It's the thought that matters, The thought.
That's the reason why I got the milk and magnesia.
I appreciate that, yes.
Because if you make the cake,
I might need some.
You may need it.
A nice little shift in the backfield to be able to get away from a loss on the play by the Tigers as he carries it forward and continues to run.
I've got a question for you guys.
All right.
When is the last time y'all have seen an ICC quarterback also playing defense or a defensive player who played quarterback? Because Johnson is in on defense now.
How about that? You're right. He's a DB. That's why they recruited him as a DB, but he's our backup quarterback tonight since our second-team quarterback could not play.
Pistol formation. I've got a guess on that. I don't know if it's going to be true or not as the Indians stack that one up and some hard hitting on that one. But I would think possibly John Williams running a Wild Apache with Darius Slay back in the day would be one of those times that we've seen a DB line up at quarterback.
The good thing is any of us could make a guess because none of us are here that we could prove it right or wrong.
You're right.
But I like that. No, that's probably a good guess on that one, though, Adam. Hadn't thought about that.
Darius could play anything.
He could. Punt return, wide receiver. He could do that now in the NFL if he wanted to. Second down, and let's call it 7, maybe 6 here for the Tigers as they're driving. 9.5 to go here. They're pretty much just running this one right at the heart of the defense of the Indians right now. And another solid pickup down to about the 12-yard line.
Adam, I think it's going to be 3rd and 5. Clock is running, 9:20 left in the ball game. ICC 44, Coahoma 7.
Remind you to join us tomorrow on the Blue Channel. We'll have soccer. Cal Brown will have the call on that one.
No, he won't.
Cal, who are we playing tomorrow?
Who we're playing, Cal?
Southwest will be making the trip up here to Fulton. 1 o'clock, opening kick for the Lady Indians. Brought to you by Guaranteed Bank. So Tigers with the football now. And a little miscommunication. Now looking to throw. Indians putting pressure on the quarterback. Misses him once. Tosses it up now. Jump ball, and that was just going to be out of the back of the end zone. Not a bad idea that time just to avoid the sack.
No, it was a good idea there by Coahoma because he knew there was no one open back there deep in the end zone, and he was fixing to get a sack. So just toss it up there in the back of the end zone, get it out of the back. No one's going to intercept it. Looks like they're going to kick it.
They're going to try a field goal. You're right.
Jones is up 31-21 over number 9 Hines. That's with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I think we do have one Saturday game this week as well.
Yep.
Tomorrow
Northeast and East Miss. Yep. So it'll be a 28-yard field goal attempt here for the Tigers. Snaps a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Give him credit.
44-10, 8.5 to go until this one's final. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Saquon Barkley can't wait to try Little Caesars' new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99.
Can I take a little nibble?
Let me show the delicious sliced steak and onions first.
Now?
Okay, you deserve it. Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back. I have to correct myself. That was a 35-yard field goal for Coahoma. Makes it a 44-10 lead now in favor of the Indians. 8:36 to go in this one. Holmes is up 40-0 over Delta with 7.5 left in the third quarter. And as a final score, Colin wins 39-7 over Pearl River.
Adam, I don't know if you caught it or not. And if y'all
I didn't.
If y'all see a tear coming down my eye.
It's a tear in your eye.
Yeah, a tear potentially. as soon as Mr. Ingram looked at that wonderful Red Hulk T-shirt,
he got excited.
I got so emotional.
He said, I doubt it will fit.
No, I apologize. It's the thought that counts.
I doubt it will fit. That's the response you and I get for the hard work that we put to getting him his birthday present.
We did shop in the kids section.
I humbly apologize for my lack of enthusiasm. Your friendship means a lot to me.
I figured it's too big, like the Hulk. He's so big. I didn't know what size it was.
No, it means so much to me. They thought of me during this special time of year.
Kickoff is going to be returned by Randall, a 15-yard kick return as he takes it from the 15 to the, 14 now as they mark it back to the 29. 8.5 to go in this one. Guys, I think it's safe to say that we can start looking ahead of next week as ICC and Holmes. That's going to be a big-time matchup down in Goodman. Holmes looking like they're going to take care of business tonight. ICC looking like they're going to take care of business. That's going to be for first place in the North next week.
Yeah, you got two undefeated North Division opponents right there that will come together. Ed Goodman and Holmes actually was a team that, of course, last year, it was down to, us, Holmes, and Northwest, and Holmes and Northwest made it into the playoffs.
Right.
So they are a playoff team from last year. That run it's going to be a short run.
That was Randall on the carry.
Randall on the carry. But you're right, Adam. It's going to be a big-time matchup for Etowamba to go down there on the road and take care of business for because we're the last two currently undefeated teams left in the North.
So then we'll give them a gain of 3 on the play. Let's call it a second down and 7. And the give once again to the long running back in the backfield. Coahoma ready for it. They stack him up. No gain on the play. 3rd down and long now.
Yeah, 3rd and long.
Clock running. 7.5 minutes left in the ball game. ICC 44, Coahoma 10.
3rd down and 8 upcoming.
So they're going to call it a 3rd down and 8 situation. Indians letting the clock roll now. 7:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Indians trying to make it 4 in a row. Started the season 0-2, and, man, what a turnaround it's been for the Indians so far.
Really has. We've seen some growth. We knew we had a young defense coming into the year. Coach Macon even mentioned that. And, man, they have grown. As Randall gets loose right there, takes a heck of a shot. Gets loose. There is enough for the first down to move the chains. And he pops up, and he's good to go. But, yeah, I mean, not only the growth in the defense, but the growth in Dale J. Bailey. And
gotten better every game.
Yeah, I just cannot, both on both sides there. So, again, looking forward to that challenge next week. I know ICC is, and I know Coach Macon is. But right now, ICC, Coach Macon mentioned in the pregame show, healthy. As of right now, I feel like, from tonight, it seems like we're going to come out of tonight as far as our starters healthy at this point. So, again, should provide for a good football next week in Goodman.
Indians go with a 2 running back set that time and hand off to Randall once again. And he's going to fight forward for maybe a gain of 1 on the play. It looks like he got it out to the 41-yard line, so they will give him a gain of 1 on the play. So to bring up a 2nd down and 9 situation. And one thing I want to give credit to both these teams, the coaches as well, and the officials, because I was kind of getting on them a little bit there like I was Red Hulk, Jim Ingram myself. But there hasn't been a whole lot of pushing and shoving going on since that 3rd quarter. So, cooler heads have finally prevailed. But give credit to the coaches for being able to get their guys' attention in that situation. Mays with the carry now cuts it back up the middle, trying to fight forward, and will be tackled just shy of the 45-yard line.
Adam, you're right. And both teams were running the football. I don't think any team's going to call timeout right now. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. 5.5 minutes left in the ball game, 44-10.
I mean, no, I'm with you, Mr. Ingram. There's no point in calling timeouts unless it's just absolutely necessary. But, again, even if you're Coahoma in this situation, you're down 44-10. Calling timeouts in this situation would not be to their advantage.
Mays is to the left of Johnson, who, by the way, played quarterback at Baldwin. And it's going to be a handoff to Mays. Coahoma knows the run's coming, so they're just cheating up everybody and trying to get in the backfield. And that's making it tough on these running backs. A loss on the play.
I think if I saw, and I know we talked about this earlier in the game, I think they were running a 5-man front right there on that play. And they were running it. So you know, we talked about how they'll swap, and Coach Macon mentioned how they'll go from 3, 4 to 5. I've seen mostly 4 and 5 man fronts tonight with Coahoma, but I mean, they're just loading up right there on the box, and rightfully so, because they know we're going to run the ball.
No doubt about it. And Dylan Johnson's doing a great job. You know, he won a championship last year at Baldwin High School, Adam. Great athlete, came in here as a defensive back, being unselfish, playing quarterback tonight because our second-team quarterback cannot play.
Little Caesars punt sent on its way. It's going to hit and roll and take another Indian roll inside the 20, where to be down at about the 18-yard line is where the Tigers will have it with 4:16 to go here in the fourth quarter.
I think somebody else has brought something else.
My favorite pizza.
Mr.
Cannot
Ingram.
believe it. Thank you, Michael Upton and Cindy Hale. Very nice, y'all. Y'all did a
Another
great job
present
tonight.
from
my group that does outstanding work. My favorite pizza, and what is it, Adam? From who?
It's from Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. I think they sponsor us every now and then.
They do.
You know, and I
Matter of
always
fact,
enjoy Little
It
Caesars.
was good timing because we just had a Little Caesars punt.
That's exactly right. Wow, what time? And that's, I'm telling you, you hit the jackpot tonight.
What a great
You
birthday.
eat the pizza, then eat some cake.
Make the cake that you gave me, even though the expiration date's a little bit off. But I can't wait for it. It's
okay.
wonderful.
And you can use a corn pad in the process.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man.
Coahoma scrambling around is the quarterback. He's making another guy miss. Makes another one miss. He picks up a block. Still going and eventually slides down. Impressive run there by Watson.
16, Jabari Watson slides down to the 37-yard line.
Adam, you were talking about the coaches getting both teams under control. I don't know if we mentioned that Coahoma does have a new coaching staff this year with Larry Williams coming from Hines, and he's a legendary. Hines was nationally ranked several years with him down there. Just a really class act, and I believe he's going to get that program heading in the right direction.
You're 100% correct, Coach Kirk. And I even talking with Coach Macon in the pregame that Mr. Ingram and I did, has a ton of respect for Larry Williams and Coach Williams, and he knew that that he's a respectable coach and he's going to run a respectful program. So, yes, I agree with you 100%. I have a lot of respect for Coach Williams. A lot of years in the league. And now he's at Coahoma putting some time in over there after leaving Hines.
He'll get that program going. There's no doubt about it. Coach Williams will do that.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass by the Tigers. Now they want to pass again. Pressure coming from the Indians, but Watson, he's been Houdini all night. He's escaped again.
Still did. Now, I mean, he has mileage on those cleats tonight. I can tell you that. And a lot of it's just from running around in the backfield. But, man, he can be elusive back there. And I'm using another big word. I'm just saying if you know what. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like that word.
He can be elusive back there in the backfield and hard to bring down. So, kudos to that young man.
All that running for a gain of 1. 3rd down and 9 now is the situation for the Tigers. ICC up in this one 44 to 10. High snap out of the shotgun, long pass across the field and just short arms it, and it's going to break up a 4th down and 9.
Yeah. Just kind of skipped it over there, wasn't able to get it to him, so it just kind of short hopped him there. So it's going to bring up a fourth situation. They're going to punt it again, understandably. Yes, people would say, well, it's 44 to 10, you're down, why don't you go for it? Well, 3 minutes left. They're not able to make a lot of progress here. They know, we know, it's 4th down, so it's just punt it back to us and we'll run the ball. And
we should run the ball 3 times here and hopefully run the clock out.
So winning the snap here, it's a good snap. India's bringing some pressure. Then
Good
they
punt.
kind of back out of it late, and as you said, beautiful kick. It's going to hit and roll inside the 15. And a nice kick there. So it's going to be down about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, it was a great punt right there. He got a foot in that one now, and I'm going to tell you, that had a high hang time on it, which was a great punt. So Coahoma, with that punter, came out and did a fantastic job of flipping the field, Mr. Ingram.
So they're going to say a player. They're going to say a player actually touched the football.
I saw the guy touch the ball. Once you touch it, that's where the ball.
So they're going to mark it at the 16 now. So it'd be 1st down and 10 for the Indians at the 16-yard line. 2:50 to go. So we still got the 2-minute timeout. As Johnson still in at quarterback. Mays is your running back. And it's going to be a handoff to Mays, and he's going to bounce off a tackle,
Good run,
dragging
hard
guys
run.
forward, and that's going to be another big game for Mays.
Got 9 yards there. Good, Brad, that's a very positive run. Good blocking by our backup offensive line also.
We do not have to snap it before the 2-minute timeout.
We'll see what the Indians elect to do here. They are going to. No, now Johnson's going to come up and slow things down.
Coach Macon is putting his hand up, told him to stop.
That's right. He gave him the stop sign. That's right, Mr. Ingram.
I don't blame him. I mean, there's no point in snapping this ball. Let it run to the 2-minute timeout, get the timeout over with, and then, like you say, Mr. Ingram, after the 2-minute timeout, let's run the ball, let's get the first down, and basically you're talking about ball game at that point.
Good clock management by Coach Macon and the staff.
44-10, Indians with the lead. We'll take the 2-minute timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Mr. Palomalo?
Yeah.
You need any help?
Mm-mm.
You want my Coke Zero?
Nah.
Really? You can have it. A Coke Zero and
Okay.
a smile.
We're Coke brand managers.
Coke Zero stole our taste, and they are not stealing our commercial.
Hey, that was for me.
Is he coming? Is he coming?
Coke Zero has a life. Have a Coke
Hey, kid.
Zero and a smile.
Cats.
Da, 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 da.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 2 minutes to go here in the contest. ICC up 44-10. And this is going to be a give to Mays. He was stopped in the backfield for a moment, was able to fight forward and get some positive yardage out of that one.
Yeah, clock running here. You're down to getting in the 140 range here. They moved the chains.
Now, here we go.
So that will be a first down. You imagine the Indians
Should
look
be.
over and possibly start taking a little bit of a knee here.
Victory formation.
Yep, take the air out of this one. Remind everybody, stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming to you next here on the ICC Sports Network. Got to give a shout-out to Owen back in the studio driving the bus for us tonight. Appreciate Owen and everything he does to get us on the air each Thursday night. Indians get the snap, and they will take the knee. And
Coach Kirk, they didn't call a penalty. It looked like they were offsides, but I think they'll let it go, aren't they?
So that will be team rushing yardage
That's right.
on the loss.
Should have one more snap, I believe, here.
Yep, as we're now inside a minute to play. As Indians are going to win 4 in a row now as they're up 44-10. Johnson awaiting the snap. He'll get it, and again, Coahoma getting a little bit of an early jump on those plays, but officials take their time spotting the football. That'll do it.
Yeah, it
Nope, they got it right back to the line of scrimmage. They just tossed it to the center. Now they'll spot it.
Got to do it one more time.
And then one more snap and a knee, and that'll do it. Coahoma will not take a timeout to force us to punt. ICC will win it by the final score of 44-10. We'll take a break and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report here from Fulton right after this.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC wins it by the final score, 44-10 over Coahoma here on homecoming. Guys, big win this evening, and it looks like Coach Kirk is already ready to talk to Coach Macon. So let's just go ahead and send it down to Coach Kirk.
Thank you, Adam. Yes, I'm down here with a very happy Coach Macon, 44-10 win there. Tell me about the offense in the first half.
They did a really good job. I don't think we punted one time in the first half, so we was focused all week in practice, so I knew it was going to carry over tonight. So I'm just happy for those guys.
Yes, sir, and had 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and then what you've been wanting, you got it last week, you got you a scoop and a score, a defensive touchdown.
Whenever the defense can put points on there, usually you win the ball game. So I want those guys to just continue to get back. We got to get back and clean up some things that we did mess up on in the second with my younger guys, because we're going to need them the rest of the way. So we'll get back in there and start working on homes.
Yes, sir, and I know you want to go 1-0 every week. This is 4 weeks in a row with a little off week that we've gone 1-0, so 4 wins in a row.
Hey, I like it. Let's make it number 5.
Yes, sir. What about homecoming week? You like to give a shout-out to the fans or anyone out there?
Yes, I want to give a shout-out to all the fans. I want to give a shout-out to the administration for homecoming around campus, all the activities that they had. It's just creating a really good atmosphere, and I love it. The guys love it, and let's continue to do it.
Yes, sir, and like we said, congratulations. We know what we got next week. You like to give a shout-out to people as we're headed to Holmes next Thursday, and that'll be for first place in the division.
That's right. Hey, everybody, if you're not doing anything next week, come down and help support us. Hey, we plan on punching our ticket next week, so, hey, come be with us.
Yes, sir. Congratulations again, Coach.
Thank you. Road Tribe.
Up to you guys.
Appreciate that, Coach Kirk. A very excited Coach Macon, and rightfully so, guys. Indians win 44-10 over Coahoma on homecoming night. It's always one of those games you worry about, when you get all the distractions around you throughout the week. But the Indians stand true tonight and get the win.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's what we talked about, too, in the pregame or before the game started. One of my keys to the victory was not looking at the records, at the overall records at this point, not even letting that affect you at this point. You go out and you take care of business and you play football tonight and don't take something for granted, where that way you don't end up with a negative situation that should not happen. Again, football is football, and it's tough in the MACCC. So not saying that Coahoma couldn't have come out of this thing with a win, but you got to go out and take care of business. And that's what ICC did tonight. They had good weeks at practice. Coach Macon kept talking about it, and they came out focused on that offense, putting points on the board quick. And that way, when they got ahead, that obviously helped that defense out, too, tremendously, to where they were able to hold Coahoma from putting any points up.
No doubt about it. And, Brad, I think we have improved every week. We start out 0-2, 2 tough losses. We played pretty well in some of those 2 losses, but we've won 4 in a row, and we've improved every game. Got to take care of business, get focused, have a great week of practice, and get ready to travel to Holmes. Both teams undefeated in the North.
Taking a look at some of those highlights from tonight's game. Again, ICC wins it 44-10 here. We're in the Renaissance Bank post-game report. For ICC, they had 372 yards total offense on 65 plays. For Coahoma, 48 plays for 246 yards. Most of those coming in the second half. For ICC, they had 173 yards passing on 8 of 21. That's getting the job done in the air there. Coahoma, 66 yards, 6 of 15 passing. You take a look and try to find the rushing numbers. ICC just a yard shy of 200 yards rushing. It was 199 yards on 44 attempts. Coahoma, again, a lot of those coming in the second half, 180 yards on 33 attempts. Individual stats for ICC. Bailey had a great game. He was 17 of 20 for 169 yards and 3 touchdowns. Talking about our 2 running backs, Mikael Allen and Jalen Foster. Allen, 11 carries, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Foster, 9 carries, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. That's getting a job done there by both your running backs. Jackson had 6 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. Nate Branch, 4 catches, 23 yards, 2 touchdowns. Coles had 4 catches for 54 yards, no touchdowns. Defensively for the Indians, they were led tonight by Scarver. He had 4 total tackles. He had 2 solo, 2 assists, a tackle for a loss of 7 yards. So the Indians get it done there. They also have an interception and that big 29-yard fumble return for a touchdown as well. Indians get it done in all phases of the game tonight, guys.
No doubt about it, Adam. Like you said, all 3 phases of the game, special teams, offense, defense, took care of business, won 4 in a row, getting ready to hit the road, going to homes. Look forward to next Thursday night, Brad.
Yeah, definitely. And if this is our time where you want to go ahead and talk about players of the game.
Yes, so let's go ahead and talk about our Samstown Market stars of the game.
And glad you brought up, first of all, I'm going to start off before we say my player of the game on this. You mentioned Samstown, and Sam left us for right now, but those of y'all who haven't, you always ask me normally every game, what would you do if you went to Sam's? What would you grill this weekend? Well, I went and got some of the best cut ribeyes from Sam's, and you saw them.
I saw them.
And I'm going to tell you, folks, if you hadn't gone to Sam's, you need to go pick you up some meat. But, man, they cut me some good ribeyes, and I'm looking forward to grilling those this weekend for my daughters. Now, saying that, my players of the game, what I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with the running back tandem there of Foster and Allen. Both had good nights. I mean, neither one of them themselves individually bumped over 100, but they both had over 50 yards apiece. They're up in the 60s, and they both had a touchdown apiece. I think they both ran the ball hard. I think both of them had a good night. I know it takes a good offensive line to run behind, but I think we had good backs that ran behind. Good backs. They had a good showing tonight.
I agree with you. They ran hard, but I'm going to go with the offensive line. The starting offensive line I thought was solid tonight. Didn't get anybody injured that I saw. They dominated the game. We ran the ball, she mentioned, over 120 yards from those 2 fine running backs. I'm going with the offensive line, the entire starting 5, and the 2 tight ends that played a lot for my players of the game.
And those are your Samstown Market stars of the game this evening in ICC's 44-10 win over Coahoma here on Homecoming. It's been a great week. Homecoming week. It's always a fun time on campus. We appreciate everyone that participated, not only here in Fulton, but on our Tupelo campus, our Belden Center as well. So that's going to wrap it up for tonight's broadcast. Join us next week as we hit the road to Goodman. Number 1 in the North on the line. You'll want to be sure and make that trip down to Goodman. But if you can't, you can tune in right here on the ICC Sports Network. Have a great weekend. And as always, Roll Tribe.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Coahoma, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best star here.